Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system for your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and in your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn you back and tell you sorry, try again. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Hey.
How you doing, my love?
I'm still 6 feet above, so they say that's a good thing.
I know that's right. I'd rather be 6 feet of love than. But anyway, I want to get there one day, but not today.
Right.
But yes, come on in, everybody. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button if you are not already subscribed to the Hood Table. This is a million view watch party show. So I need everybody watching, like everybody, your mama and them, Day Day and them, Poopki and them. I need everybody who's watching tonight to share the link. Share the love. Share the love on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, whatever. Share it everywhere on your website if you got a website. We are 500 views away from 1 million views on our YouTube.
What?
Do you know how long it took us to get there?
Oh my gosh.
We are officially 500 views away from 1 million.
Oh, shuck it darn.
And unless you traveled that road and got there and reached that plateau, you don't understand how exciting that is. So again, if you could, everybody, please share the live. Please subscribe to the Hood Table if you're not already subscribed. So, how you been, Karma Diva?
Busy and tired.
I saw your video.
Oh, did you?
Yes. Yeah. Matter of fact, let me drop your link because I've been trying to get people over your way. I'll be sharing your videos on my community wall.
Oh, well, thank you, Booski. I appreciate that.
No problemo. That was a nice video you did. What do you call it? You call it talking with Karma Diva.
Karma Diva Convos.
Yeah, Karma Diva Convos. Yeah. Yeah, I left you a comment over there too. I don't know if you've seen it already, but
no, I haven't checked it.
Yeah,
but
so
I just little things that pop in my head. Just you know, like I said, they're not very long videos, just little topics to things I think about, things that cross my mind. I was gonna do another one, but they started doing some construction outside, so But the one today was really personal, especially for me right now, with all mom's recovery and stuff like that. But we have to start thinking about our aging parents and how do you broach that subject? How do you what plans do you have in place for their care? Is it something that you are going to do? Is it something that you're going to put them in a home for? These are things, when do you how do you deal with their emotions, because they're still adults, but they're slowly starting to lose some of their independence.
Right.
And how do that's emotional for them. And then a lot of time as the caregiver, it gets taken out on you because you're the one that's there.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
These are things you have to think about and broach, and not just aging people, but people who are sick too. But
I enjoyed the video, and I like the fact that you were out there in the garden. It was kind of make it kind of tranquil. You know what I mean? watching the weeds and the collard greens and the cucumbers and everything that you got going on out there. So it was kind of tranquil. And again, I did leave you a message or a comment on there. Me personally, I haven't had that situation where I had to decide later on in life, I'm going to make sure my parent can't drive anymore because they can't see, or they like my grandma, when she got up to that age with dementia, I remember one time she ended up way on the other side of the city on 100 and something street, like way past Sam's. And she was sitting on the side of the road just crying, and somebody happened to just see her and pulled over and was like, "What's wrong?" She was like, "I'm lost." And she didn't went to Sam's a million times, in her life. So it was at that point we was like, Grandma, you can't drive no more, because that was like the third time she got lost.
Yeah.
And so, but with my mom, she passed in her 50s from colon cancer, so I didn't have that situation where she got older and I had to take away her independence. She just got sick, like too sick, where we had to decide if we're gonna put her in a nursing home or home. And I asked her before we took her home from the hospital the last time, I said, Mom, what do you want us to do? Do you feel more comfortable at a nursing home, or you want to go home? And she said, take me home. So, but that's how it's been and I'm hoping that tradition continues, but it's different for every family.
Right.
The care is different for every person. Some people is just one of them, no sisters, no brothers, no cousins, and they have to work and take care of the kids. So every situation is different. But we just thankful in all of our situations, from my grandma to my great grandma to my grandma's sisters to my grandpa to, just so on and so on and so on, to my mom. We was just grateful to have enough people to do cycles, morning, noon, night, at the home, to where we didn't have to, put them in a nursing home. But again, it's not like that for everybody. So I don't judge nobody, but I did tell my sons, if all is possible, we have a tradition. This is a long going tradition over 30 years where the people stay at home and different people from the house, outside the house, help take care. So I'm like, that's how I want it to be for me. And that's the same way it'll be for you if y'all get sick before me. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But, it was never discussed, but, it was just always understood that me being a former nurse, I'm probably naturally the one that's here that's going to take care of her. But, my brother, although he's, active duty in the military, and hell, they're half a world away. They're literally a half a world away. They're in Hawaii. So there's not much that he and his family can do right now. But
and don't forget, also usually around that age they can apply for Medicare. They can, like my mother and almost everyone who's passed in our family who were at home, they had like nurses that came out throughout the week.
Yeah, she has nurses that come and help, And
so I'm just saying, you don't have to be a medical staff. You don't have to be a nurse. You don't have to be, for the people who might be watching.
There's a lot of help out there in the community. Yeah. And, I'm just blessed that I'm the one that's here, but I'm not doing it. I have family that's very supportive, and that goes a long way. So that's helpful. And, thank you, Tone. I appreciate you, brother. I love y'all too.
Thank you, Tone.
But yeah, right now is that COVID, just her and let me say that none of us, Mom was the only one who had COVID. She, thank God none of the rest of us had it. We were all tested. We got our results back. We were all negative. So our quarantine lockdown is over. But awesome. It's just her having to recuperate from, all the symptoms that it caused, all the issues that it caused. That's where the problems are. And, because she's so used to being, she's used to being so independent that, now it's a it's an issue because she's dependent on us for pretty much everything, right? She's mobile. She can get around the house. indoors. But
hey, cousin Deborah.
She used to jumping in one of the vehicles and going and doing what she want to do, and going in the kitchen and cooking and this, and right now she's not able to do that, and
right,
it's a big process, but with God's grace and mercy, we'll make it through it. We just one day at a time, just keep working on whatever it is that's affecting her, and keep pushing her through it and telling her to keep fighting. That's the main thing. Keep fighting.
And we're gonna continue to pray. And like I told you earlier, you know how it goes. It seems like everything gets harder or gets worse before it gets better. And those are part of what we call trials and tribulations that sometimes we just have to go through, and we just have to pray and have faith to get over those stumps, those situations, those hurdles. But yeah, I know you guys will be fine. And I just, matter of fact, Tonio just subscribed to your channel, Karma Diva. I did put I did put 2 links in the chat, you guys. The first link was for Karma Diva channel. Our co-host has a channel, so please help her get to her 1,000 so she can get her community wall and go live on her phone. And that's like the first big step of being a YouTuber, get to that 1,000 subscribers. And then we did put our I did put our link to our backup channel in the chat as well. We now have a backup the Hood Table channel, so we are also trying to get to our 1,000 over there. So please make sure you subscribe to both of those links in the chat. And again, this is a 1 million view watch party tonight, so share the live out, you guys. The show that you're watching right now, please share the live out so that we can help us get those 500 views that we are only away from to get to.
We're gonna be popping bottles when we hit that 1 million.
This what we gonna do when we get that 1 million. Let me show y'all what we gonna do when we get that. Can I show y'all?
Let's show them.
I want to show y'all what we gonna do when we get to 1 million. Hold up, y'all.
Okay, is that my sound or your sound that just went out?
Oh, I'm back.
Oh, there you go.
So a lot of y'all know I was at Omaha Day all weekend long, and a lot of people were taking footage down there and filming stuff, and I uploaded some videos as well. So this is what we gonna do when we get to 1 million views, and make sure y'all join us. Okay. There you go, because I sure can't say it.
Uh-oh. We're gonna high step it. All right now. See, this reminds me of the old times of down there at Omaha Day.
Hear my part, y'all. Hear my part. Bam!
Oh,
damn!
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what we gonna be doing when we reach our 1 million views.
Hey,
Nick. Dude, I told y'all I had some for y'all asses. That's what we gonna do when we get 1 million.
That's what I'm talking about.
Every time
now,
I say
if I fall backwards like that, it's gonna be because I done passed out. But
Girl, he was doing that shit. I was like, oh yeah.
He was working it. Like I said, that remind us. Seeing that remind me of old times being down there when I was, when we was younger, when it was stuff like on every corner, different stuff, and people was just kicking it.
But that's how it was this year. That's how it is every time I go. I'll be like, it'd be like me and family members and some friends, and we be parlayed up on the corner.
No,
like,
every time I go somewhere with you, something happens. So no, I ain't.
You is not gonna blame that.
I'm blaming it on you.
What happened 2 years ago? You was not gonna blame that on me. I wasn't the one shooting. I wasn't the one shooting.
But you was the one that decided we're gonna sit here on the corner. We're gonna go this night. And then had us park way back in the boonies in some damn weeds and
that wasn't my fault.
Dark. It was pitch black back with there.
We was late. It was like we was so late. It was nowhere to park. You right. You had to carry those chairs a long way.
Man.
I was like, dang.
Ain't nobody got no golf cart or nothing to drive us around. I'm just saying.
She gonna keep blaming that on me. Man, the last time we went, it was a little predicament. It was just a little predicament.
A predicament. Hell, somebody was across the street shooting.
Oh man.
Literally across the street.
But see, it wasn't my fault.
Uh-huh.
I did not have no strap on me that night. It wasn't my fault.
Hello, Marilyn. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, Marilyn, right. Hey, love. You guys, make sure you share the live, share the link, share it on all your social media so we can get to our 1 million views. We 500 views away. Hey, Miss Sislo, come join us at Miss Sislo if you want. Now, Karma Diva, I want to drop this link real quick for anybody who might want to jump on with us because, of course, it's an open panel. We can have up to 10 people on the panel.
Yes, ma'am.
So hold up. Click this link to jump on the panel with us. Okay, we turning up, y'all. We're gonna be taking shots in a little bit. We turning up. So if you want to jump on the link, please click that link in the chat so that you can jump on the link with us. We discussing everything tonight from the hood to the White House, as we always do on Friday Night Live. We turns
and everything in between, baby.
Everything in between. Okay, so let's see. What should we talk about first? Can we talk about Mr. Nasty?
Congratulations.
Congratulations to who?
Let's say congratulations to Rihanna.
Okay, hold up. Then we'll get to Mr. Nasty Boy. Okay.
Yeah, we'll get to all of that there.
Yeah.
Because you know, two of them cases is kind of similar. Them next two we're gonna talk about. But
okay. Yeah. That the Aaliyah and the R. Kelly, we can run them back to back.
Oh, I was talking about the other one too.
Oh, you talking about the one with the LGBT or the boys?
No.
What you talking about?
I was talking about T.I.
Oh yeah. Oh girl. It's so much going on. My bad. It's just so much going on. But yeah,
I wanted to say congratulations to her just for and you know what's crazy? She is now a billionaire, self-made. Go ahead, sis.
Go ahead.
All the way. She went from a little poor girl on an island to a billionaire.
Yes.
And the crazy part is she reached it not from her music, but from her makeup line, which I heard is a fantastic makeup line.
Yeah, it's called Fenty Beauty, and she owns like 50% of the company that she launched in 2017. And what I like about it, it has a lot of different shades for a lot of different skin tones. It has like 50 shades for different skin tones, skin types. But yeah, it practices inclusivity.
That's what's up. And that's what's been needed in cosmetics for you. I don't understand what took people. So, I mean, you know, don't get me wrong. There have been a lot of companies that have tried to cater to Black women in the many different shades that we are, and not just Black women, but you know, global, you know, melanated people. But
Miss Sislo?
Oh, but I was gonna say, but
I'm sorry, it's me.
No,
I just want to make sure.
None on the level that this is. You know, and I'm very proud of her. And she's a young woman.
Yes.
Hey, mamas, how you been? So,
I think she's on mute.
And I think, and I'm proud and I'm glad that she is making her money work for her.
Mm-hmm.
She's not out, just buying houses and cars and jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
She's making her money. She's diversifying her money
Yes.
and not
Yes.
keeping it in, putting all her eggs in one basket.
Yes. And
And
I gotta say shout out to her too, because her estimated net worth right now is 1.7 billion. Okay. And you know how it goes when people announce things like that. By tomorrow it could be 2 billion.
right,
With all
right.
the press that she's getting and all the accolades and everything. But yeah, I hate when these celebrities get so very rich and then they turn around working at Walmart. Like,
Because they
come on
wasting their
now.
money. It's like, I say, and I've been saying this for years, people, especially these young people, when they enter into the entertainment realm, whether they're singers, actresses, sports figures, there should be a mandatory business course for them.
Mm-hmm.
Some kind of accounting and a business course. That way, you're not too dependent on somebody else to control your money and to handle your money.
Mm-hmm.
And B, if need be, you will be able to read those books and see where your money is going.
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
But
It's
I'm
been so
just,
many years of it's been so many years of celebrities who have had bad management, bad accounting,
hmm
had their
hmm
family member trying to keep track of their pocketbooks,
right. You
and
can't
making
have,
bad deals, desperate, thirsty deals,
let me
you
tell
know.
people now, you can't, just because you and Day Day grew up together, you and Ray Ray and them ran in the hood together, and he gave you $20 one time when you was broke. That
Uh-huh.
don't mean he get to be your accountant.
Right.
No, you cannot. And that's one of the things a lot of people are starting to have to
Understand
learn,
and realize,
is
yeah.
that you cannot hire your family and friends all
Right.
the time. Or
Right.
there are, sometimes those are the ones that's gonna look out for you the most, and I'll give you that. But
Mm-hmm.
as far as business matters, no, get you a professional.
Yep.
Get you a professional.
Yep, that's what I definitely would prefer, a professional. And that reminds me, because I was watching The Shy the other day, and no, was it The Shy? Yeah, it was The Shy. I was watching The Shy the other day,
Hey,
and
Clyde.
hey, matter of fact, I'm tripping. I was watching
Hi,
The Shy the
Tiny
other day,
Dimples, too,
and they
too.
have the same situation, dealing with people trying to control your money and everything, and in the family or friends close to you. But I was like, everybody, even if they took accounting in college, don't mean that they're fit to deal with millions of your dollars. So yeah, shout out
Right.
again to Rihanna. That's a big achievement. Like, really, a
It is.
billionaire. She's like right under Oprah.
Yeah.
Wow,
You know?
that's
They say
really
she's
good.
only like the
Now
second black female billionaire.
Uh-huh.
She done
you
beat
know
B.
how
Beyonce ain't even a black billionaire.
Right. Like, as far as black people and black women, she's right under Oprah. Go ahead, Miss
hmm
Sislo.
our last like a couple years ago when they tried to say that Kylie Jenner was a billionaire,
Mm-hmm.
but she wasn't
Yeah.
quite a billionaire just yet. And then
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
two things
They were
to
trying to say she
piggyback
was
on what
self-made. It was like, you ain't self-made.
um, and
Your mom slash dad was an Olympic was an Olympic medalist, and your mama was married to a high profile attorney. So,
and your
and
man.
your sister slept her way through Hollywood to rise to the top. So,
But
well, two of
you
your
know what?
sisters did.
what to piggyback on what something you said about the management part of it. Two things. One, if you remember back in one of the reality shows that Keisha Cole had, her financial manager was like, "Listen, if you keep going the way that you're going, in a couple of years you're going to be broke." And he's like, "You're going to have to do something about your family. You can't just every time they call you and ask you for something, give it to them." He said, "What you're going to have to do is set up an account."
Yep.
And put X amount of dollars in there. And
hey,
when
Clyde.
it's gone,
Hey, Tony.
when it's gone, it's gone. You know, and you're going to have to tell them, "Listen, I don't have any more to give. I've given all that I could give, and I just don't have any more." He said, "You have invested on bad business moves and everything else, and nothing has come of it." And the other thing is, an example of having family working for you is what Kirk and Rashida went through. When everybody in the store got to fighting, and then they didn't got nobody to work because ain't nobody speaking and getting along.
Right. Hey, silly mommy.
That's what makes
Yeah.
That's what makes it bad.
Yep.
I mean, and for them, I understand what Kirk and Rashida were doing because basically, I mean, yeah, they're getting paid, but that's kind of free labor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you are running a quote unquote professional establishment, then you need to have people who are going to act professionally.
They know what they're doing.
Right. Know what they're doing.
And if your kids are not being professional, then they need to go, because that turns people off when they cannot get the level of service that they are expecting, especially you on TV and you want people to come in, and I know they probably charging an arm and a leg. So if I'm gonna have to pay those prices, then I deserve the service.
Right. And I just feel like if I have millions of dollars, I'm making big money. Even if I'm coming up, I want somebody handling my money who's handled people with money like that before. Exactly. You know, I don't want somebody handling my money who's only handled hundreds. You know what I'm saying? they can't even get their own bank account over 1,000 unless it's income tax time or stimulus check time. So yeah, I'm like, you have to make good investments, girl. But yeah, you gotta make good investments like Rihanna. You gotta make sure you put your money where your heart is. A lot of people just put their money where you don't just here, there, and there without truly even thinking. They're just seeing
right. So my here, let me just try this.
Yeah,
that look good. Yeah,
yeah. Like what 50 Cent did. 50 Cent, hey, I know how a lot of people don't like that man, but he has always been about his money, and he's so business savvy and smart when it comes to making $1 out of 50 cents. Okay, like that man, he was just here in Omaha, like 3-4 months ago with his new liquor line.
Oh yeah,
that man is absolutely wealthy. Okay.
You know who else, and I'm not gonna lie, surprised me how business savvy they were, was Dr. Dre.
Oh yes, girl, and we're gonna be talking about him anyway. Can we move on to Dre right now? Go ahead and talk about him. Say what you was gonna say.
Oh, I wasn't gonna say nothing. But we can talk about. Oh no, I was just gonna say he surprised me. And, there I go, labeling somebody or, thinking, okay, he from Compton. He was this, gangster rapper, and not giving him credit to be a smart man. You know what I'm saying? So that's my fault for, not even, putting that into him, breathing life into that. Yeah. But, this whole situation here with his daughter.
Yes,
girl, they can miss me with they can miss me with this bullshit. And I'm gonna tell you why.
Please tell me how you feel about it.
Okay, so let's tell the people first what we're talking about.
Okay,
his daughter is
like
32. And she claims to be homeless now. She's a mother of 4. Her story, she went to and now she hold on, let's see. Her story is her dad was giving her allowance and then he cut her off. And she has 4 kids. And now she's living out of her car. Right. The kids are living with different family members and friends, and she's driving for DoorDash. And they even had this little piss poor story about her. They had pictures of her where she had on her little DoorDash stuff, looking like she was making a delivery. And then they had a picture of her sitting in her car. And I'm like, okay, well, you're mad at your dad because he's not giving you any of his money. You are 32. Let's see. That's 3 decades plus 2 more years added on to that. You was popping that pussy. Your dad wasn't.
Pop. No, okay, go ahead.
I'm just saying. So where does personal responsibility and accountability come in? I can understand falling on hard times, but she herself said that her daddy had been giving her an allowance.
Yeah, so she's 38. By the way, correction, she's 38. But go ahead.
Oh, 38. Oh, so the bitch almost 40.
Girl, she almost 40.
If she don't get a clue, she better go to Pat Sajak house and buy a clue, something. Because, no. You that old and you mad at your dad? Your dad?
She said she's staying on the streets, living out her car, and she asked him for help, and she hasn't got a response back from her lawyers. She claims she always has to go through middlemen just to speak to him or get a situation about him. And she has 4 kids. She's his oldest daughter. She's his oldest daughter.
Wait a minute, then there's another part. I'm sorry, I mean not to cut you off. Okay, but you 40. And your dad was giving you an allowance. So he knew where you lived, apparently, somehow or another. You was getting money.
But who gets an allowance at 40 years old?
But wait a minute. And
who should expect to get an allowance at 40 years old?
The daddy, talking about her dad ain't ever seen the grandkids.
Oh, I'm sorry, silly mommy. We talking about Dr. Dre's daughter, LaTanya. She's went public saying she's living his oldest daughter. She's 38 years old, 4 kids living out her car. And silly mommy, she claims that her father, who's like $800 million rich, will not help her take care of her and her kids. And she used to be on an allowance. And my question is again, what 38-year-old is supposed to be on an allowance? Get your ass out there and get a damn job.
She went to DoorDash.
But my thing is, a lot of these celebrities' children, they I mean, even though they were estranged for 18 years, Dr. Dre, she never said that he didn't provide for her while she was growing up. Her mother is Lisa Johnson, who he got with before his most recent wife. But they broke up when she was 5 years old. And I'm almost pretty sure that he probably did put some money towards her when she was growing up. I haven't seen anything otherwise. If I'm wrong, let me know. But the fact that a lot of these celebrities just think that they deserve a handout every time entitlement. Like that's what's wrong with a lot of these privileged, entitled children of celebrities. They grow up and they become alcoholics and drug addicts and got 11 kids and just doing whatever, and they just run the parents whenever they need something.
And I'm gonna throw her in, although she's closer to our age range. I'm gonna throw her in with this younger generation of these people who are so privileged and entitled. They think somebody owes them something because they are here, because they're breathing. Who are you? What have you done? Did you get on any of them stages? Did you sit there with a pen and notepad and write any of them raps?
For 3-6 months straight?
Right. Was you on them stages with them hot ass lights? With them Jerry curls dripping? Was you sitting there?
Why? Girl, you might have me choking my dream.
I mean, was you out there? I mean, for real, like when they was getting arrested and stuff all the time for performing. Were you
saying F the police coming straight from the underground?
Right.
Go ahead.
Was you there when he was sitting there, making the Beats by Dre? Was you there?
Or did selling the Beats by Dre?
Oh, she was. I know what she did. She handed him the wire pliers.
What's say? Beats
by Dre for a while. He was giving away the Beats by Dre. He was giving them away for free.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And see, I understand that. As a parent, I understand. Yep, and as a parent, I understand. I was a child before, of course, but as a parent, I understand that children fall on hard times, and if you can't depend on somebody else or rely on somebody else, you should be able to rely on your parents. But it's like it's to a certain point, to a certain extent. Like when my mother was alive, I remember times when I was a new parent. And I might have needed pamper money or milk money or something like that. And my mom would be like, come to my job, and I come to her job and she break me off a little something. Then she like, go get my baby some pamper. We didn't always have, people didn't have those times where they had to reach out to their parents. But it's like, when it comes to celebrities, they just feel entitled. Like they don't have to work. They don't have to do, you got an Uber job. Hell, I got a DoorDash, I can drive for DoorDash if I want. I drive for DoorDash several times off and on throughout the year. I drove for them like 3-4 months ago for like a month. So, I mean, you got to work for DoorDash, Uber, GoPuff, whatever. You got to do what you got to do.
Right.
But I have a feeling that, and I could be wrong, I could be reaching, but I have a feeling it was one of those situations where he probably did do a lot. And you just sit on your butt and let your parents take care of you. And then when they cut you off,
she talking about, wait a minute. Did you see the rest of the story where she was talking about, and now, I kind of understand, Nicole, she's getting that big old settlement, but she deserved it for putting up with him for all of them years. So how are you going to try to dog him out, but you still begging for his money and trying to put him on blast? And that was another thing. He made a point to say, okay, you got an issue with me. Why are you taking it to the news station instead of trying to come to me? So now I'm really not finna give you nothing. You put
she claims she hasn't received any financial support in 18 months. You are 38 years old. I ain't received no financial support since my mother's passed on and gone. But I am in my 40s. I haven't received financial support from my mother in like 25, 30 years. If anything, my mama was spoiled when she was alive. We took her everywhere, to the movies, out to eat. When I went grocery shopping, hey mama, you need something? I'm like, he was taking, oh my God, child. She mad because she ain't got nothing from him in 18 months. There's always a reason why a parent cut a child off. It ain't just because. Now, we don't know the real facts right now, so I'm not going to go too far off into it. But I have a strong feeling that he probably was taking care of her and she wasn't doing enough to take care of herself. And she talking about she can't afford her apartment in California, move to a cheaper neighborhood.
Hell.
I can't afford to
California, move to Washington.
I can't afford to live in Regency.
Right.
I live in the hood. And a lot of people might not want to live in the hood, but I live in the hood. And
I mean, it ain't like she can't live in the hood, because who the hell knows her?
I can't go to Regency. I'm not saying she should go to the hood, but I'm just saying I can't move out to Regency and then call my daddy and say I can't afford my bills.
Who the hell knows her? That's my thing. You're not known. Now, it'd be different if Dre, he's known. So, no, he cannot move to the hood. But
everybody can't stand
the daughter,
nobody.
If you can't afford your apartment, move your ass to the hood. Nobody knows who you are unless you say it.
Yep. And they're just like in every city, there's certain ranges of income, certain ranges of property value and things like that. I'm sure there's probably somewhere more feasible for her to live. But again, when you have a very rich, wealthy parent who has been taking care of you for years, you basically spoil them, and you make them want to rely on you.
And I mean, I get that. You know, she's used to a certain quality of life, probably. But at what point do you stand on your own 2 feet?
Child, I guess when you living in your car. Shit, look at Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry was living in his car, and look where he at right now. Madea took him to the top of the mountain.
Okay. But now he need to kill Madea off because she.
He did. He did. Okay. Madea did her final piece of work like a year ago.
I stopped watching the movies a while ago because they was all the same. All bashing men, somebody getting abused. It's like,
well, okay. It's real life. It's real life stuff, though.
It's real life, but every one of your movies has the same plot.
But hey, why switch it up when you get rich off of it? Why switch? Why break? Why why try to fix what's not broken? That man got rich, like really rich.
He had an audience for it. He did.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it drove me away.
I get it. Everything ain't for everybody. I totally get it. There are some shows that I watch that people be like, and then there are some shows that other people watch. I'm like, how you watch that crap? So I get it. You know, everybody have their own cup of tea. But yeah, I
used to like Madea, but he just, it was like, okay, this is getting way.
Silly Mommy.
Yeah, the plays were a lot better.
I don't like. See, I'm vice versa. I don't like I will skip through all that doggone singing.
Oh no, honey, I love the singing. The sing. Oh, I don't know where.
I'm like, they sing one more song, just get through the goddamn scene. But I've always been like that. Even with like Disney movies and stuff, when they start singing, I just like get to the doggone script.
Oh my gosh! But you know the songs are to move the story along.
I get it, but I'm just like. Okay, girl, dang. But anyway, Miss Sislo, what you got to say about Dr. Dre's daughter?
Well, I mean, I understand everything you guys are saying, and you're absolutely right. She's not a kid anymore.
Yeah, bring it home for us, sis.
But she's just not. I mean, he doesn't have a great reputation as being all that either, because you remember when it came to Michelle A, when he did her, what he did her, he left their relationship and married somebody. He not only that, he beat her, and then that's what I was saying earlier. He been doing Beats by Dre for a long time.
I caught that. I don't know if anybody else did, but I caught that.
Right, and the other thing is that you remember when he left her, he turned the lights off. He stopped buying groceries. He stopped doing anything for her or his kid. He left her, and he left the relationship, and he left her hanging high dry without anything. So maybe he committed to doing these things for the girl to help her out until she got a certain place in her life or something like that, and then pulled back because of something.
And see, that's what I think. I think he committed to it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, if I was really rich and my son was to lose his job or something, I'd be like, okay, I'll help you out for the next year. If I got money like that, I'll help you out for the next 6 months, 2 years. But forever, no. And if I see you just sitting around playing video games.
That reminds me of Brian McKnight. You remember that a couple of years ago where his kids came out talking all that stuff. And he was like, but wait a minute. Y'all not understanding. My kids are like 25 and 27. These are grown men.
Just like the Kirk Franklin shit. Like
he said, but the thing with Brian McKnight, and he said these kids are entitled. He said that was my fault. He said, and a lot of times we as parents, we overcompensate and we try to give these kids things that we didn't have growing up. But the thing with his sons, what they failed to mention was when he cut them off, he said, okay, he put them in an apartment
Yep, I remember that.
Paid the rent for 2 years.
Yep.
Gave them an allowance for 2 years and said, this is to start you off on your own journey. Do what you do.
And they are established musicians, though. They are.
Yeah. Right. He had them on stage with him, but they didn't want to work. And they talented as hell.
Right. It's a shame. It's a shame. And I like what Brian McKnight did. And I know Dr. Dre has some faults in his past and, you know, probably still do. But I still have a feeling it was probably something like that with Brian McKnight. And it brings me back to with the Kirk Franklin shit. Like how we had talked like Kirk Franklin's son went public. Yeah. My daddy cussed me out. Man, do you know how many recording kids could record of me cussing their asses out over their lifetime? Post them all. Post them all.
I got cussed out earlier. Shit. So
I mean, and then they be like, they feel like they have to go out public. I'm sorry for cussing my own child out, whose bills I've been paying for years, and I'm sorry. It was the devil made me do it. Please. I get to a certain point. I'm like this.
If my kids was to record me.
But who was that? Who was that one celebrity who somebody tried to out them for something they did in the past, and they said, fuck y'all. I'm not about to come out here and pretend like I'm apologizing, because that's all it is. It's a pretend. Like you get up there and say you sorry, and as soon as you turn that camera off, you be like, fuck the media. You know what? And he probably called his son again. Yeah, he probably called his son again.
These hobo apology tours. That's like these people who go around saying these racial slurs, and then, oh, I'm gonna take sensitivity. You know what the fuck you were saying when you said it. Yep. So now why you gotta take a sensitivity training?
Right. I'm going to AA, even though they
what kind of rehab they got?
They weren't even drinking at the time.
What kind of rehab they got for you saying nigga or calling somebody?
Oh, you talking about that white country star? You talking about that country star we talked about last night?
Where is rehab at? What does that consist of? What is that? Because I don't want your bullshit apology. You can save that.
Right.
That does nothing for me. That's lip service, and you can save that.
Yeah, I'm like, this worst stuff. This worst stuff that people do out here besides cussing your own child out. I would have been like, hey, I'm about to cuss my son out again. Okay, this time I'm gonna do it live.
Right.
Okay, and y'all can buy my gospel album that come out next month or not. Like, so at some point you have to be F the media. Like F the media. Because it's all for play anyway. The most 99.9% of the time when people come to apologize, they don't mean it. They just doing it because their publicist said do it, and they want you to put some keep putting money in their pocket. But I mean, it eventually will blow over. Everything always blows over. Like the dude, the white country star, after he was blasted for saying the N-word over, on with his friends, his buddies he was hanging with. His record sales shot through he was the top selling country musician this year because of it now. Like, and his sales just skyrocketed.
And he said in the interview that he don't say this, but him and his friends joke around saying it. So that means you say it on a regular. This wasn't no slip up. This was something that you and your buddies say on a regular.
Exactly.
So why the hell are you apologizing now? What
exactly.
Like I said,
then he up there.
What rehab are you going? Where are you going?
Yeah, and then he had the nerve to tell Michael on Good Morning America, I had no idea how this impact. Are you serious? Michael should have slapped the shit out of him. That's from Martin Luther King.
That's from Rosa Parks. The only people I would, if you 10 and younger, I'll give you a slide on that. But anybody older than that, I'm gonna need you to buy a clue, because I'm not stupid. The folks I hang with ain't stupid.
Girl, I was watching that shit like, you got to be kidding me. Where's his publicist? Where is his publicist?
Right.
Did he just say that on national television? That he don't understand how the N-word affects black people?
Girl,
I don't understand your plight. You don't understand our plight. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. What the hell you mean, cowboy?
here, let's throw rocks at him while he tried to go to school and spit on him and bomb his house and burn crosses in front of his yard and terrorize his kids and his family. Yeah,
they don't
let's
care,
do all
Auntie
of that.
Turn. They don't care. And that country star, he didn't care. He did not seem sincere or authentic or anything during that interview
At
with
all.
Michael. At all. And then he had to throw in there, he don't understand. Michael was looking at him like, you really don't comprehend what that word means to why. He said, I didn't understand how offended Black people get by saying the N-word. See, I want to call him an N-word right now because
no, I'm gonna tell you what pisses me off about this whole subject, and then I'm gonna drop it. Is the people who are not well, hell, the people who ain't Black, who be like, well, why we can't say it? Really?
That's how the country star was. I don't understand why it hurts you so much. I mean, that's what he might as well have said.
And you know what? Then I would have I would have wanted to politely punch him in his mouth and be like, I don't understand why that hurts you so much. I don't understand.
Lord have mercy. I don't know. I put it like this. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe, and then they talk about going through sensitivity training, like you had mentioned. I think you had mentioned that earlier. Mm-hmm. That's just a bunch of BS. But anyway, that's all I got to say on that mess.
Words do hurt people, silly mommy. They do.
Yeah, they sure do.
So that old sticks and stones shit, that's some bullshit.
Excuse me. Hold up. What time is it? Ooh, it's past 10 o'clock. Our hour has passed. Who turned up with me on shots? Shot. Okay, I know Karma Diva. I know you ain't drinking. Miss It Slow, as you drinking?
I'm drinking. I got a thing of ice water right here.
Oh shit. Well, okay. Pour you a little shot in the bottle cap. The little.
I got my Pepsi, like always.
Yep. You right, Auntie. He gonna feel how you want to feel.
Exactly.
Okay, so what we gonna turn up to tonight? I got my little shot right here. Everybody in the chat, if you have some liquor on you, some water, some milk, some Kool-Aid, tea, whatever.
I know what we gonna turn up to. What we gonna turn up to. My princess, my sun-kissed baby, my chocolate drop.
What happened?
She is about to turn 11 on Monday.
Oh.
Yes, my beautiful chocolate drop is turning 11 on Monday. Yes.
Well, let's take a shot to chocolate drop and also to a successful, blessed, safe school year.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, that's what we gonna do, y'all. We gonna turn up, take a shot. Yes,
so
happy
birthday to my baby diva.
Yes, yes. And on that note, everybody, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Turn up. Turn up.
And everybody think I'm lying when I tell them her birthday. Her birthday is literally 8, 9, 10. That is her birthday. 8, 9, 10.
Warm and fuzzy. Warm and fuzzy.
My son's birthday is today, and his sister's birthday was yesterday.
Oh, happy birthday!
Mm-hmm. Happy birthday to you, Al. Happy birthday.
Her birthday is 8, 9, 10, and then my son's is 11, 12. But of course, he's the oldest, so his birthdays are different. I mean, his year is different. I was like, damn, you just had to mess it up. We had something going. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
She's so sweet. I hope she has a wonderful birthday.
We're going to try to make it wonderful, but she getting on my nerves with all of this. I'm like, look, we going to fight.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. I got my cousin in my inbox. She's gonna give me the winner of the member giveaway this month. So let's give her a second. Hold on. She was like, "Am I late?" Because she didn't get the message until just now, and I sent it to her like an hour ago. I gave her all list of the names of the members who have not won recently, like the ones who won in the past, like 3-4 months. Those names are not included. 2 of those people, I got their gifts right here. Somebody, I got a gift for Lynette Tyler Buck. I'm dropping her gift off tomorrow. And then the other gift I got for oh my gosh, she has like 2 names. I don't want to give her a real name, but her y'all probably know her by her YouTube name. Yeah, her YouTube name is where is it? Katie L. That's her YouTube name. Katie L. Okay. But yeah, so I'm delivering both. Both of them are local. This is like the first time. No, it's been a minute. No, I think Tina. Yeah, Tina was the last local person. The other ones I didn't have to ship out. But yeah, so the local people been on a roll.
Welcome and thanks for joining us, Auntie Turn Up. You know, we just got to talking and but welcome. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Yes. I said, hey, Auntie Turn Up, but I don't know if she heard me or not. But yeah, hey, Auntie Turn Up. Thanks for tuning in. I probably seen you in the chat before, but I don't recognize you in the chat. But please, no shade. All love. But yes, everybody,
you are chatting with us, and that's what we talking about. We want participation. Yes.
I love when people drop out of the bushes, drop off them branches in the trees, and they talk to us, even if it's the same. Hey, ladies, good evening. I'm just sitting here watching. Just, you know what I'm saying? And this is our 1,000,000 view watch party show. We are 500 views away from 1,000,000 views for the Hood Table YouTube channel. So make sure y'all share the live, please, and thank you. And there are 2 YouTube links in the chat. This link right here says, please subscribe to our Backup the Hood Table channel. Please take 1 second. Go to this link right here. Just click on it and go over there and subscribe to our other YouTube channel, please, and thank you. And then after you do that, please go and subscribe to my co-host channel, Carmel Diva. She just started up her channel, and that's the link right. Where is it? Hold up. Is it here? It is right here. Nope, that ain't it. Where's our co-host?
That ain't it.
Where is it? Dang, you way up at the top. Oh, okay, there you are. Okay, and then this is our co-host Carmel Diva channel. She literally just started her channel. So please make sure you go over there and support her channel as well. Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Hey, Tonio, what's up, bro?
Minded. What the hell y'all doing?
Man,
you know what we do. You know what we do on Fridays.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. I just got from the store. The wife, she wanted something, so she got her one of them. It's probably gonna take her about 2 months to drink that shit.
Hey, why?
A gallon of Carlos Rossi. I don't know what kind is that.
Oh man, I used to tear some Rossi up, man.
Yeah, she got the Rossi. I had to get my, little light and refreshing drink, but we don't do advertisement, so y'all didn't see that.
Yeah, we don't do advertisement. Hey, Auntie, thank you so much. Thank you, Tama Mama Jamma, for subscribing to our other YouTube channel. People are subscribing to the other channels. Thank you so much. We really, really do appreciate it. Thank you, Tama Mama.
So what? So what, John? I'm a little disappointed. I wasn't able to make it to the days, but we already got 2023 and playing the Most High. It's going down. We ain't even tripping.
I know you were up here for a while though before for your brother's funeral, so I understand. Turning around and coming right back. Yeah,
right. That too, and then I ain't. Hey, home is more important. I get it. I still gotta. Right. I don't give a damn about no moratoriums expiring. I'll be damned if I'll be looking up owing somebody $4,000-5,000 That ain't gonna happen.
Yep. I get it. Trust me, I get it.
Nah, we too busy on the right road right now. You know what I'm saying? So the Most High, he been good. No complaint, to be honest. I mean, honestly, No complaint whatsoever. Let's just say that I get up when I want, go to sleep when I want, do the fuck I want when I want, and ain't nobody canceling shit on the cancel culture. Cause see, I'm about to get on a whole lot of shit tonight, goddamn me. Cause you know what, goddamn me, I done heard and say some things that these people need to mind their own damn business. But first and foremost, what y'all think about brother man, the flight attendant and the duct tape joint on Frontier?
Hold on. I don't know. I ain't heard nothing about. Please let me explain.
Oh, right, wow. Enlighten us.
Y'all ain't heard about that?
No, sir. What happened?
Okay, you got to look this up. This dude, there was actually all you got to do is just put up a duct tape or be like searching their Frontier Airlines duct tape. And I'm gonna tell y'all what happened.
Okay.
I guess this dude, like European, he drunk, whatever, talking crazy. So I guess he got the feeling on the airline attendant. Big man was like, see, that ain't cool. But then he said where it came up to a point to, I mean, the news people were even laughing at this. The brother said where he fucked up at is that he touched his boobies.
Huh?
Oh.
And he said, that's when I grabbed the duct tape and he said, and we wrapped his ass on the. Hey, y'all got to see this. Hold on, wait. Let me pull this. Y'all got to find this, y'all.
Let me look. I'm looking it up right now. Hold on. Okay, duct tape airlines.
You got to play this shit, Dave, sis.
Melissa. Hey, Carrie Ray.
They barred the band.
Hey, Melissa.
He was drunk. You know what I'm saying? Come up on the airline and no boy, like he smelled like. He said he smelled like Marlboro cigarettes. Like he smelled like he took 4 shots of Everclear.
I think I found the video. Hold on, let me go over here. Hold on.
He came right out the honky tonk right to the plane.
Hold on, I'm about to play a video, Tom. Let me know if this is not it. Okay.
Hold on. Go ahead.
Does it start on the plane? Like the back of the head, like his face, a camera facing the front of the plane?
Yeah, I guess because I know there was an actual news story that the brother, man, I wish I could post this because it's on my phone, but they interviewed because this was on like a news channel, people, they was even laughing.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, I don't know, but there's clips of it. But
well, hold on.
They interviewed the flight attendant that actually, everybody thought, because when I first seen it on Instagram, I was like, what the hell going on? I guess they were just showing the fact the dude had got his mouth loose from the tape and was howling about help me. But then the real true story came out on why they duct taped his ass on the doggone plane. He got on there talking crazy, spitting at folks, doing all kind of stupid shit.
What?
Yeah, he would have had a well-whooped ass. There's no way in the world.
Right.
Come on, y'all. Y'all already know that ain't going down with anyone. Come on, man.
Okay, hold on. Let me go ahead. Okay, yeah, everybody mute yourself. If it's not the right video, Tom, please just unmute yourself and let me know, okay?
You guys fucking suck. My parents are worth fucking $2 million goddamn dollars. And you know what? You fucking suck. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? My grandpa is worth more than your fucking life. My fucking attorney. Shut the fuck up. You see? No. Chill out. Ladies and gentlemen. Shut up.
That was the main one. I gotta figure out. Hey, y'all. I gotta figure. Y'all know what time it is. Hey man, people losing their motherfucking mind, man. Like,
hey, but look, the minute he starts swinging, that's when he should have caught a bow to the mouth.
That was epic. Thank you for sharing us with this. Thank you. Now, Tom, did you read the article behind that? Do you know more details about that? Or
I'm looking at because I got a plethora of info and they like be giving me a headache because I be trying to find out.
Okay, let me read what. Hold on.
This is funny, y'all. I promise you, y'all. When I seen that, I fell out. But I'm talking about the original one. Hold on, I might have to send it over there to you.
Yeah, send me the original one because basically it says, from what I see, it says a viral video showing a passenger on board a Frontier airline from Philly to Miami. He was getting physical with the flight about the wealth of his family. And I'm like, your family that's so wealthy, why ain't you got your own jet? But anywho, they restrained him with duct tape. And then somebody, of course, posted it on Twitter. And he was later identified as Max Gary and can be heard saying, "You guys fucking suck. My parents are worth more than $2 million goddamn dollars." As the other parents laughed and carried on. He later started throwing punches at a flight attendant who restrained him while calling out for help. And then, let's see what else they say. They said Barry was also accused of groping 2 female flight attendants and was arrested when the plane landed in Miami. I'm like, how many drinks did this fool have?
He said, big man said it was I gotta find this. My wife said, I know we seen it, but the other flight attendant dude, he said, look, the problem was, he said he smelled like a pack of Marlboro cigarettes and 4 to 5 shots of Everclear and regret because they whooped his ass.
They said he was intoxicated. I'm just like, dang, how much did they get him? Like,
well, sis, here's the thing: wherever the fuck he came from with that bullshit, wherever he came from, like honestly, wherever he came from, I don't know. I mean, okay, yeah. So what? Your parents are people worth $2 million, okay? And the people laughing at him because they like, dude, there's people on this plane got that on their damn phone in Bitcoin. What the fuck? What? Who cares? Right. Like, come on, bro. Like
you on the plane with me, you sitting right in front of me, so apparently you ain't got that much money because you ain't in first class, sir.
I gotta find this for y'all, man.
Go ahead and find it.
Coach with the rest of us.
Yeah, Auntie said she's glad he was arrested and he had that before he got on. He had to have. Yeah. And then also what they said as far as this guy, as far as like the crew, they said the crew has been placed, the crew involved in the incident has been placed on paid leave, because they're doing an internal investigation into the way that he was restrained.
Yeah.
Okay. And then they said the airline maintains the utmost value, respect, concern, and support for all their flight attendants.
They better not fire them people.
Yeah.
Because basically they were protecting themselves.
Yep. They said they respect, concern, and support for all the flight attendants, including those who were assaulted on flight. And they also added that placing the crew on paid leave is in line with an event of this nature pending investigation. So I'm with you, Karma Diva. I hope that nobody gets fired because, I mean, he was doing too much.
Right.
I'm like, it was obviously that he was wasted. He was white boy wasted.
Right.
But yes, he had to have some drinks before. And I know some people like that. Shoot, I ain't even gonna lie. Shoot, when I be flying, y'all know I done told y'all my fear of flying, and I done been on like 6 planes. But I'm like, still, I just have this side. Give me something before I get on the plane. Give me something when I get on the plane, and after I get off the plane, so I can go to sleep and forget what happened on the plane. Like, I'm not. But yep. And they said, Auntie said, and protecting the other passengers. Yes. Oh, but hold on. Do we got a winner? Hold on. Let me see if my cousin gave me a winner. I don't know if she's in the chat. But the member winner for this month. Can we get a drum roll? Patrice.
Hey, congratulations.
Go Patrice. Go Patrice. And her name is Patrice Bryson. Hey. She has been an official member with the Hood Table for 1 month. So Patrice Bryson, you are the July. Yes, July, because we didn't do July, so she's our July winner. We're gonna do our August winner next Friday. We'll do our August winner next Friday. But Patrice is the July winner, and I don't know. We had so much stuff going on, Omaha Days and other stuff last month that we totally kept forgetting to do a winner for July. So my bad. I'm sorry. I apologize. But Patrice is the July winner. So Patrice, if you was watching, I don't know her personally. I can look her up on Facebook. Maybe she follows me on Facebook. Let me see. Matter of fact, let me see. Patrice Bryson. Okay, it says I found one that says we got 99 mutual friends, including my godmom and Laverne Crump. So I believe this is her.
Hey.
So let me send her a message for our July membership, the Hood Table contest. You are the winner. So please inbox me back at your earliest convenience. Thank you. Okay, we're not friends on Facebook, but hopefully she'll get that, because sometimes on Facebook they put the messages into like a, what do you call that folder on Facebook? Not like a spam folder, but something along that lines. But yeah.
The little chat thing. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Auntie turn up. You can we the Hood Table, we everywhere. We on Facebook, IG. I'm even on TikTok. I'm even on
Snapchat.
We on Twitter, just the Hood Table. Just the Hood Table. Matter of fact, why Tone is waiting. Why Tone is still looking. Let me show y'all one of my my TikToks. How that? Come Divas, you on TikTok?
I got it, but I don't never go on there.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to start doing some TikTok, because you and your kids, y'all always doing some funny stuff.
You know why they do those videos? They do them for my niece, the one that's in Hawaii, the little baby. They do them to make her laugh, because she gets so tickled by them. So they do TikTok. They do those for her. She just hearing her cracking up is just hilarious.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Let me share this video. Now, this is a throwback, y'all. I shared this. I shared this yesterday. Sometimes on Throwback Thursdays, I play dance videos for you guys from my dance team when I was dancing with my dance team. So that's what I'm about to show y'all that I posted on TikTok the other day. But yeah, I'm on TikTok as the Hood Table, of course. But let me show y'all. You can't wide the screen on this thing.
I just sent it too, so I don't know if it's in private chat or something like that. I don't know. Shit.
Okay. Okay. All right. Here's the video of me. Here's the throwback of me. I hope y'all can see it. Okay. Hold up. Okay. That's what I posted for Throwback Thursday on
I just seen a picture of you from one of our picnics from years ago. I'm gonna have to send it to you.
Please do. People be sending me pics all the time, like old dance videos. That video, thank you, said get it. I gotta learn that one. Yeah, that's to the that dances to the you big dummy song, and that is not the whole routine. But yeah, you big dummy. You can follow my line dance team. It's called A Step Above the Rest on YouTube, Facebook.
Are you still part of the line dance?
I haven't danced with them in a minute. And the reason why I first stopped dancing with them is because when I was working my part-time job, my days that I had to work throughout the week was the same days as rehearsal.
Oh,
so then by the time I, quit that part-time job and start working somewhere else, then I was available to go. But then the Rona had started.
Yeah.
So and I was like a cave. I was like I ain't going no. And even though we got a big gym and they like everybody, stand over here. Nah, I wasn't even doing none of that. So now it's like a year, 2 years later, and I'm like, oh my God, they got all these new dance routines. So when I do go, like I had uploaded a video probably about, I don't know how many months ago that was. It was earlier this year, and we was actually at Wendy. Wendy, our line dance instructor. We was at her house on her back patio. Yeah, we was at her house. So if you look under my playlist and look under A Step Above the Rest Hip Hop Line Dance Team on my playlist on my YouTube channel, you'll see that we were on her patio some months ago this year, and I was recording them and we was learning new steps. Then we was at the gym. It was learning new steps, and I had got out there and danced. I uploaded all that. It was earlier this year. But I'm like, oh my God, y'all got so many new dance steps. So yeah. So I haven't hooked up with them in a minute. But let me go ahead, babe.
Let's keep this party rolling.
Yeah. I'm about to click on this link. We're going to click on this link that Tone sent me. And then after that, we're going to talk about R. Kelly.
Right here.
Okay.
Because I really want to talk about R. Kelly, and that'll be like one of our last topics. And then after that, we can basically do whatever. Oh, yeah, this is a good video. Okay, let me play this one. Actually, you know what? Antonio, this video is on somebody's YouTube channel. So, and they got their logo. I don't want to get no copyright. Some YouTubers are very particular with putting their stuff on your channels, and this YouTuber got almost 2,000 subscribers and it got almost 3 million views. So I'm not going to do that one. If it was on a news site, I would share it. But
no, I got you. Folks just need to research it. But basically, it's the flight attendant interview. All that. That's all they got to do.
I'll put the link in the chat so that other people can watch it.
There it is. So we ain't responsible for nobody else. Okay, nobody come here talking shit. Yeah. So we do like
and I was about to play it too. I was like, oh shoot, that's a YouTube.
You from North Omaha, damn it. We like to fight and cut and act up too. Don't get
it. Man, who you telling? You telling? Sure. But yeah, let's talk about R. Kelly. R. Kelly has been in the news like he is always in the news, y'all. And okay, what do y'all know about the recent updates on his situation? Anybody? If not, I'll just start off.
About the boys?
Yeah, we know there's like more allegations. There's 2 boys. That's going to be those are allegations that he claims, of course, like all the other million allegations that he claims are false. 2 boys. I don't
know how to feel about that one, though.
I don't. Hey, you know
because me. I say that because, yeah, he's a freak. We know that. He said it a million times.
He's bisexual, trisexual, fluid.
I was gonna say I've heard. It was an
allegedly
interview he did. Yeah, alleged that there was this chick. I guess he was messing with, and she did an interview. I don't know if you've seen it, but she stayed in the dark, but she was like silhouetted. But she was saying,
you talking about on the Lifetime Surviving R. Kelly?
I don't know if it was on there.
I think that's where it was. Yeah.
But she was talking about he liked boys.
He liked girls.
Well, no. He liked his anus played.
Yes.
While he was having. Yeah.
Yeah.
So hearing about him having sex with men, does not surprise me.
That don't surprise me either.
And then at first I was like, well, why the hell are these men waiting so long to come out? But then you think about it, it's hard enough for women who are victims to come out.
Exactly.
But it's especially hard for men who have been violated by another man to come out. And I was watching.
And these were boys. Keep in mind, these were boys.
Well, the thing is, yeah, they were boys. I guess.
I mean, they were 17 years old. But to me, I don't care. I say it all the time. Even my 24-year-old, like, yeah, you grown. Yeah, you got your own kid. But I mean, come on now. I'm like, you ain't grown to me until you can totally stand on your 2 feet by yourself without anybody's help. That's me. And as far as boys, if my 17-year-old son was having sex with R. Kelly, I'd be like, you messing with my boy?
But here's this is where I was going with that though. But he apparently, because I was like, okay, I was under the impression that these young men were gay, but they weren't.
They weren't.
It was one of those situations where it's all about power, first of all. He telling them, just kind of like he was telling the girls, you know, I'm gonna hook y'all up, because he only slept with one of them. What happened was the one boy, he had
no. The allegation is that he slept with both of them.
No, the one boy said he didn't. He said he hung around and he introduced his homeboy, and he stopped hanging because he seen that Kelly wasn't doing what he said he was gonna do, so he stopped hanging with him. But he didn't know the friend was still going over there and, you know, believing these promises. And apparently, you know, it was one of them things, hey, you know, you give me some head, or, you know, let's do this or that, and I'll hook your music career up.
Well, I don't know where. Please share me that link, because everywhere I done read, that first boy was they were in a relationship together. They were having sex. They were recording videos, photos, and all that. And they said the same allegations are for the second boy. The same exact allegation. He had the same type of indecent.
But there's more than 2 boys, though. There's like 3 or 4.
No, we just talking about the allegations, like the ones that just got brought up like a week or so ago. It's 2 boys. 2 17-year-olds, and both of those allegations they're going to be brought into front of the jury. So, but I'm sure there's more. I do not deny. Just like I know it's more girls. Like a lot of people, I'm sure there's a lot of girls and boys sitting home right now, watching all these news stories, tuning in to everything about R. Kelly. They're waiting for justice. They're too afraid to say anything.
But my thing, I don't want to be labeled as somebody who's blaming the victim.
Mm-hmm.
But
be careful now.
But these stories of him going after younger people have been going around since the 90s.
Since before Aaliyah.
Right. Because allegedly, he got his own cousin pregnant.
Allegedly, that's right. I heard about that a long time ago. And some of y'all in the chat probably don't forgot. But that's some old news. Go ahead, Carmen.
Yeah. He allegedly got a younger cousin pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
And that was before Aaliyah.
Mm-hmm.
But anybody who is still fucking with him after, I'm gonna give him some leeway, after 2008 when he got off on that
but that's the thing, he kept getting off. Do you know how many people was hooping and hollering? He's free, he's off, I knew he didn't do it, I knew he didn't do it. And the whole time I'm like, y'all is y'all confused.
It wasn't that he didn't. It wasn't that he didn't do it. It was just they couldn't. Get the girl to testify.
That parents wouldn't let her testify.
He paid her off. He paid the family off.
And I wish that girl would come forward now because her family, it was her family. She was underage. Her family wouldn't let her testify, but she is a grown ass woman right now, probably married with
that's
kids.
like the girl who that Charlemagne allegedly assaulted. Where the mama wouldn't let the girl testify, so she went ahead and let him do a plea deal,
right?
And he got off. But the girl is like, yeah, I was underage. My mom wouldn't let me do it because she thought it would traumatize me too much, but I wanted to testify. But the mama wouldn't let her. But now the case is closed. So but yeah, anybody still fucking with him after 2008, it's kind of like I'm looking at you side eye, like,
yeah,
are you really a victim? Like I said,
if you a true diehard, that's just like Michael Jackson. I mean, everybody, a lot of people's like, oh, he did it, he didn't do it, he did it, he didn't do it. And regardless if he did do something to those boys or not, his diehard fans is gonna keep messing with him. I mean, that's just how it's gonna be. Like God forbid it. So I'm just saying, for instance,
I say this:
if
I would, as a person, as a human, I think he's a disgusting person. Especially
I agree.
To use your power and influence to
lying to all those young people saying you're going to
take advantage of other people for your own gain, and you do nothing for them in return.
Exactly. To keep them trapped in his house. That's all he did.
And musically, I don't give a shit. Ain't nobody finna tell me I can't go and put my R. Kelly CD on.
And that's your own prerogative. That's your own prerogative. I don't listen to it in my house, but that's your own prerogative.
Right. I mean, I still like my R. Kelly music.
Right.
But like I said, as a person, I don't know. You're a disgusting bastard. And you pretty much deserve everything that happens to you from here on out.
And that's one of the reasons why I can't personally listen to his music, especially some of those songs just put me in the mind frame of what he was doing to all these little young kids at the time while he was up there doing what he was doing behind words and lyrics. But again,
my cousin's like, she said,
a lot of people.
My cousin said when she listened, she like, okay, when he was writing this song, was he thinking about some kid?
Well, of course he was. Age ain't nothing but a number. That was like his inner self telling him what I'm doing is okay. But we got to keep going back, and I got to keep making y'all remember this because a lot of y'all did not and refuse to watch the Lifetime movie network. But what I'm saying is a lot of people refuse to watch the Lifetime series Surviving R. Kelly. There was so much information provided by not only the victims, but his own family. His brother told us the story, how when R. Kelly was like 5 or 6, the neighborhood, as we would call it, Omaha, probably Booty Freaky Fred. Yeah, that's the neighborhood person that we in Omaha grew up with that was like allegedly the one going around having sex with a lot of kids. But they had their own Booty Freaky Fred in Chicago where he grew up. And around 5 years old, that old man in the neighborhood had got a hold to him and did all kind of things to him. And his mother had her his mother. There was people in their family, like family friends and stuff, who beat that man's ass when they found out. The mother even pressed charges. The mother even pressed charges. She had him taken to jail. But once he was in jail, he offered her $5,000. This is from his brother's own mouth on the Lifetime series. And he said that's where it all went down. That's where it all went wrong. He said, I believe if my mother would have stuck to her guns and made this man go to prison, that maybe my brother would have a different outlook at pedophilia or child abuse or opening your voice and being vocal saying somebody touched me. Your own mama took money so that the person who assaulted you could go free. That would rip me apart. You know what I mean? And let's not forget $5,000 back then. That was like $1 million. Okay.
And they was in the projects.
And they was cold as dirt in the projects. So $5,000 back then was like $100,000, $1 million back then. And his mother took it. His own brother said that's where it started. He said that's why
basically sold her child.
Yep. And after that, and when things happen like that, and when nobody stands up for you,
that's the way it's set up. But think about, especially in the Black community, we have a long-standing history of sweeping shit like that under the rug. It happens, and it happens so much and so frequently to people. They were violated. They were raped, they were molested, and people, oh, I'm sorry, I'll never do it again. Here, just keep the kids away. Everybody got that uncle that, oh no, keep the kids away. Don't, watch the kids around this person. Why you ain't turn this person in?
Well, you know what? Not to be putting too much out there.
So we ain't gotta watch the kids around him.
Not to be putting too much out there, but we do have somebody who went to in our own family for like 7 years for violating a child for years in our own family. And me personally, I feel like if that person violated my child, I don't know how I could be around them at all the family functions. And we done talked about that before. Like, how do you handle being around a predator, a child predator in your own family? Like being at all the family functions, like you would literally have to either accept them being around and being children, or you would have to literally stay away from everything that has to do with family, because that person is always there. Even if they went to prison and came home, they come back to the family and they're all there. And we had a very, very, very real situation like that in our own family. And I'm just like, dang, I don't know how. I don't know. That's crazy. And R. Kelly, he went through a lot of that. Not only the man in the neighborhood, but then allegedly his sister as well. His brother even spoke on that. That their sister allegedly molested both of them. So ain't knowing who all did what in the family, but for your own mother to take $5,000 to get a man out of prison who assaulted you and you were only 5 years old. And somebody in the chat said 15. No, he was 5. He was 5.
No, they talking about Aaliyah.
Oh, Aaliyah. Yeah, I'm sorry, boo. I'm sorry.
She was actually younger than that. When Aaliyah he first met her, she was like 12. She was 15 when he married her.
Aaliyah was 15 when she was allegedly pregnant by him. Because that's the whole thing. Allegedly, R. Kelly had married her. That's the whole reason why he had them make fake copies IDs of her, trying to say that she was 18 years old when she was really only 15 years old, was because of the fact that he had got her pregnant. And that was the whole reason why he had married her at that, was because he got pregnant. And right now they're using that marriage, that illegal marriage to Aaliyah, as evidence in the sex trafficking trial.
I don't think they should be able to do that.
I do, but that information is being put in front of the jurors right now because that is proof that he messed with underage kids. I mean, why shouldn't it be allowed?
Because they have something called prior. They have a rule called prior bad acts. And
evidently they allow it. So I don't know what rules they have, but they allow it, and I think they should allow it. Now, this man has done sex trafficking for years, marrying kids, having sex with kids, boys and girls. Yeah, I do believe that Aaliyah should be involved in this case, because had Aaliyah been involved in the case with the little girl that he pissed all on videotape, it might not have been all these victims afterwards. That's just my opinion. But go ahead.
No, I'm just saying that's legally. I don't think that they should, but ethically and morally, yeah. But it, right?
Yeah, he was never charged for. He was never charged for Aaliyah. He was never for Aaliyah, and her family. And that's the reason. Like right now, R. Kelly can't even afford to pay for transcripts because he's so broke. His attorneys went to the judge and to the court saying, "My client is so broke. He can't even. He don't even got 2 nickels to rub together. He is so broke. He can't even afford to purchase the transcripts for his own case." That's how broke his ass is. But of course he's broke, allegedly paying off all these victims and all their families over all these years. And then all these attorney fees and costs and things like that. Yeah, and paying hush money to all the people in his camp. Like, okay, the thing that they're charging him right now is not only sex trafficking, but they're saying that he ran a sex trafficking enterprise with his managers, his road managers, his housekeepers, his bodyguards. They naming all the people who were there and involved with flying out, setting up plane trips, putting these people up in hotels. Like this was a sex trafficking empire. So yeah, I do believe that they should bring Aaliyah into this matter because that proves without a shadow of a doubt he made falsified documents to get married to her, to push her age to 18 when she was only 15, and he impregnated her. The only reason why, of course, she never had, we know what happened to Aaliyah. Rest in peace. We know, but yeah, evidently her family, from what they saying, and I don't believe it. I know it's allegedly.
Years she been dead.
I know it's allegedly, but I believe it. I believe her family was paid off.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Aview. Hi, sweetheart.
But her uncle was one of his producers too.
It's always somebody in the circle, just like the girl. What was the auntie name? The singer, Sparkle?
Sparkle.
No, not Sparkle. Was it Sparkle?
Yeah, it was Sparkle.
Okay, a Sparkle. Okay, that little girl. Her dad wasn't he the guitarist?
Yeah, he was the bass player or something.
Yeah, he was the bass player. It's always like, I don't know, not always. I don't want to say always, but a lot of times it seemed like it has been like somebody related to the kid who worked in his camp or who was affiliated with his camp. Oh yeah. But hey, thanks for tuning in, everybody. If I miss you, Charmin Chucky, Sam Suat, Salsa, I think I said hi to y'all, but if I didn't, I'm sorry. But yes, make sure you like the video and share the video. This is our 1,000,000 views watch party tonight, this Friday, because we are 500 views away from 1,000,000 views for our The Hood Table YouTube channel, and I'm so excited to reach that 1,000,000. So please make sure you share the live.
No, Sam, I don't think you did.
And then we have so many playlists. If y'all haven't been tuning into My Friend, Her Husband, My Man series, check out that playlist. I'm telling you, it's inter-fucking-taining. Get you a drink, get you some popcorn, some chips, some whatever, and tune into that playlist. My Friend, Her Husband, My Man is a real life drama, Housewives of Omaha. I mean, as the Omaha turns, Love and Hip Hop Omaha. I mean, you have to check out that playlist. Help us get to our 1,000,000 views on YouTube. Thank you so much. Now, what Sam Sosa said, he said, do you think Kelly had to do with her death? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. At that time,
they had moved on from each other.
She was with Dupree around that time.
No, she was with
who was she with?
Damon Dash.
That's what I meant. Oh, my bad. Dupree. I said Jermaine. I am so sorry. I did not mean Janet. That. Damon Dash. That was Janet Jackson. My bad. She was with Damon Dash. But what I did hear, allegedly, it just came out that allegedly Aaliyah was drugged before that plane crash. So maybe she might not even have felt anything because they said they had gave her something. You know how some people they don't like planes, and they said it was something to put her to sleep. It wasn't like drugs like cocaine. It wasn't nothing like that. Yeah, it was something along the line
to relax her.
Yeah, to relax her. And she had went to sleep. So maybe when the plane crashed, she didn't even, feel anything. You know what I'm saying? But as far as Aaliyah, also now I had sent you a link earlier, Carmel Diva. Let me know what you think about this as far as her family. And of course, chat, let me know what you think about it as well. Aaliyah's family, they're locked in a heated battle over the release of her music. Y'all know it's been like 20 years since Aaliyah's shocking plane crash death. And I guess the family is upset because people are trying to release her albums now, her musical catalog. And there's a website out there that says it has the message Aaliyah is coming, and basically they're getting people excited, like all her longtime fans. They're getting them to excited because they're going to re-release Age Ain't Nothing But a Number. They're also 1 in a Million. The Romeo Must Die soundtrack and the third album, Aaliyah.
But I mean, I can't understand why you wouldn't. That would be introducing her to a whole new generation who never knew her.
Right, and it's supposed to be released by Spotify. Spotify in October plans to release her posthumous compilation albums, I Care For You and the Ultimate Aaliyah album. But her estate and her family members, they are opposed to having her 22-year-old discographies released. They put out a statement. They put out a statement Wednesday night calling the move an unscrupulous endeavor. And I don't know if they're doing this because of the fact that R. Kelly's trial is supposed to start on August 9th. So tell me what you think about that.
I don't understand why they would. I just don't get it. Since she died, they won't release her music. And I'm like, why? She has all these people out here who have been fans for years. And like I said, this will be an introduction to her, to a whole new generation. Like I said, all these kids, it's 20 years since her death. These kids had never heard her. Why would you not release all the beautiful music? That voice was beautiful.
And it could make money for her estate. I mean, what's
it's money for the estate too. But I mean, she made some beautiful music. So why would you not release it?
Yes, and a lot of people.
And hell, I done scratched up a whole bunch of CDs and shit. I want to hear them again without skipping.
Me too. I love Aaliyah, and I know some people is like, "Oh, she was okay. She is alright. She was," you know what I'm saying. But I loved Aaliyah, the difference that she brought to the R&B community. The sexiness, the boldness, the almost like the hoodness. And see, that's why I liked her and Mary J. Blige at the same time. Mary J. Blige, she brought that hood, that street, that New York, and Aaliyah, she brought the same rugged, fashion style out in her voice and her acting. I mean, God, man, sometimes I just be like, dang, why do certain people gotta die and these other nuts out here, these other fools out here get to live to be 100? It's crazy. It's crazy. Right. You said maybe R. Kelly would be getting something from her music. Oh, that's a good point of view. Yeah. That's a good point. That's a good point.
Her first CD, yeah.
Yeah, that first CD, he definitely did. That's the one where he was looming over her back. That's the one where he was in the background behind her.
He's not, on the picture, but he's not. Yeah. If they release it, he's not getting money. The money would go to the victims. So I still don't see why they wouldn't release it.
Yeah, I mean, if the money would go to the victims, but that's only if they put a lawsuit against him. So we gotta go through the trial first. And the trial starts on August 9th. And Carmel Diva, I hope you're going to be watching. And that's another thing I got to let y'all guys know. Y'all have to stay in tune to the news because it's not going to be open court. The judge said no public, no social media. I mean, no public, no reporters or nothing. And they're saying the reason being is because of the pandemic. Because the numbers are going back up and they saying there's not enough room in that small space because they said a whole bunch of people have been submitting requests to be in the courtroom, like a whole bunch of reporters and I'm sure magazines, bloggers, all kind of people. They said too many people have been applying to be in a courtroom. Because if you ever been to a press room, like I've been to like the press area when we was covering the Joshua, case,
Keto,
Joshua Keto case, out of town. We was going back and forth out of town, and it is a really small area that they have all these people have all their camera equipment and their camera crews and all this kind of stuff. So yeah, they're like, yeah, we're closing it all off. So what we're going to see is going to basically just be for transcripts, I guess. I don't know how we're going to get. I don't know, but I'm gonna stay tuned because y'all know I'm going to be doing commentary on this shit till the very end. I am so anxious to see how this is going to turn out, and I do hope and pray that he stays in prison for a very long time because I do believe that he is a threat to society. He is a menace to society. I do believe that. But anyway, that's just my own personal.
Who a threat? I'm a threat.
Nah. I'm just saying you ain't a threat to be abusing no kids. Like
that's that. I mean, and honestly, if that's what Kills was really on, that's a sad situation. I'm not making no excuse. Molester or child abuser is just that. I'm not making no excuse for the brother. But man, what a fucking waste of talent! And
absolutely,
like
a waste of talent.
Like completely, if you threw that all down the drain, because here's my thing, and I'm being honest with you, if it was me, and I'm just saying if, and that's a very big if, and I'm talking about
big if,
yeah, like if was a fifth, we'll all be drunk. But the thing is that like if some stuff like that, to me personally, if I know that there was some things that I was doing that was done to me, and because hurt people,
right?
So. If I'm there and that's what I did, and I'm paying this person this and this and that, I'm gonna be on some other shit. But you know what? Since I know I had to pay this out, let me put this up into a stash somewhere where nobody know about it. So just in case for future references. Now, if he know that he had to pay all these folks off over the years, all these millions of dollars that he made, and then he had to turn around and pay people off. Well, if I'm doing all that and I'm up here with the upper elite. And if I want to do what the elite doing, pedophilia, all that, guess what? I would have been saving just like they ass. I would have been cutting my ass just like they ass.
He had a bunch of enablers.
Thank you. He had enablers, and that's why I think Tone and Carmel Diva and Wifey, I think that they should press charges on the whole damn empire.
I've been saying that. I said they should be passing out indictments like they pass out mints in church.
Even
that's all I'm saying.
Even the chefs who was cooking dinner for all these, because most of them was locked up. They couldn't even go to the bathroom. They had buckets in the rooms. They couldn't go to the kitchen and make them their own food. So I'm talking about the chefs on down to the housekeeper.
That's all I'm saying. So basically, all I'm saying is that if he goes down, then all that was involved should go down.
Yep.
That's just not right because. Why is that? I'm not speaking up. I'm gonna speak up on a man that's getting. I'm gonna speak up for somebody, anybody on whatever. Even if he's guilty, there's still some unjustifiable acts that has been done in his character and name. So he has a right to defend himself on that. Now, nigga,
everybody has a right to defend themselves.
If you did that shit though, bro, like you like that, that's kind of foul. Like I understand it's a mental that to me is on some mental shit because.
Well, hell, Laverne was doing the pissing and shit.
Well, but that's different. But that's different. This baby.
But these are kids. We're talking about kids. Out. Kids. You pissing on 12 years old and making videotapes of pissing on 12 years old. That's why I can't listen to his music no more. And I don't judge people who still listen to his music, but I can't. He's a monster.
I ain't seen how these little hot ass girls be at these damn concerts backstage. Over these grown ass men.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Right. But these grown ass men still know right from wrong. They still know right from wrong.
Yeah,
you can't put the blame on the kids. I don't care if they have to try.
That man had a fast.
I don't care if they hot in the ass. You a grown. When he married Aaliyah, he was 27. She was 50.
He was 27 with a young man mentality. R. Kelly has a young man mentality.
But it's still wrong. It's still wrong.
It's wrong. Yeah, it's wrong. But when you might think he a grown man. It's like a person that's autistic. They might look grown, but they got a mind of a what? A 2-5-year-old.
But you know what else? But you know what else I say? The and you're right about that, because he was like he had issues reading and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we do know that he had issues reading and stuff. But his it started when his mother got paid off for that child molester, and then after that, allegedly he had paid Aaliyah's family off. So you see where it started from.
So his own mother sold it.
I can get off. I can get away with doing all this fuck shit as long as I have enough money.
Well, he learned that shit. Yeah, he learned that shit from
a very young, when his mother took that $5,000 when he was 5 years old, and then Aaliyah's family allegedly paying him, and then all these other alleged payouts over the years. This Negro had millions and billions and millions of dollars and lost it all before he even went to court. He couldn't even get out. He couldn't pay child support. He can do shit. He been lost all his money.
There be no way in hell, and I got 4 goddamn girls, that any one of them little motherfuckers is gonna go any goddamn where for long periods of time without me motherfucking knowing. Especially with no grown ass motherfucker.
Well, I'm gonna tell you one thing. I did it all the time. I did it all the time. My mother didn't know half the.
But guess what?
When we got older and told her some of the shit we did, some of the F shit we did, she was like, "Where the fuck was I?"
Y'all made me glad I didn't catch y'all fast hot tail last night. I've been shooting at everybody, goddamn. Ain't nobody about to do shit around here.
Kids,
take your ass to church.
Kids is like sex. Kids is like sex.
Pop the fuck up. I'll pop up. I will pop up on that ass.
But see, to me, kids is like sex. Kids is like cheating. You can do a whole lot in 5 minutes.
You sure can.
It was a whole bunch of shit. I've been in and out the courtroom. Sometimes I would lie and tell the judge that my auntie is my mama. I did all kind of shit behind my mama back when I was growing up. And my mother didn't find out half the fuck shit I did. My own dad, my stepdad was telling her, your daughter is out there doing this. She's doing this. I know she's doing this. Where's she getting this from? Where's she getting that from? Did you check her room? Look in her closet. I mean, my mom was like, no, she has a job and her boyfriend has a job and he buys her stuff. And I mean, I was doing F stuff when I was young and my mother had no clue. So it can happen.
Yeah, it can.
Girls have sex all the time without their parents knowing and end up pregnant. So
we have some of the best manipulators on the fucking planet. So if
I was a manipulator. I was just slick.
I was both, goddamn it, and I took advantage of a lot of stuff because my father was in the wheelchair, so therefore he couldn't do a lot of things, and we had a basement, so we had a separate door. So yeah, I did my damn dirt, and I told my mama as I got grown, and I know my girls, they sneaky. You can't sit there and tell me you ain't sneaky. You my damn child. So.
That's how I was with my boys, girl. Every time they thought they was doing something slick, my boys, I would bust it. I would bust their ass. They be like, how do you always know? Like, how do you always know? I said, because I did the same shit and more when I was out there when I was younger. Ain't nothing new under the sun, and y'all can't pull no wool on my eyes.
I tell my kids all the time, you can't slick a can of oil, baby. I done been there, did it.
You can't out hustle a hustler. You cannot out hustle a hustler. That's why.
But see, did we believe it when our parents were sitting there telling it to us? Nope. We swore up and down. Nope. You don't know what you talking about. You don't know. It's different. That was then. You old, and we doing the same damn thing.
You know what? My 24-year-old told me yesterday. He said, "Mom, it's so many things that I got." He told me this yesterday. He said, "It's so many things that I done that you told me you told me." Said, and I just had to do it. I just had to do what I wanted to do. So, and he's 24. So, they gotta live and learn. They gotta bust their head. They gotta fall in their butt. But again, when it comes to these women, I was out there. I was a fast kid when I was growing up, and a lot of my friends and cousins was. But you can't. The blame has to be mostly on the adult. You are the one that's supposed to be more responsible than these children. You know what you're doing. He knew. I don't care if he was dyslexic or retarded. His ass knew what the hell he was doing. And he was taking advantage of all these young people, taking advantage, lying to them, telling him ain't none of them ones that he was having sex with. Where they CDs at? Where they album at? Where they movies at? They ain't. He lied to all of them. He knew what the hell he was doing. Then had them locked up in bedrooms and had them locked up. They pissing and shitting in buckets, and he pissing and shitting on them. Like this, nah.
That's manipulation. Manipulation at its finest.
Bro, at its finest. Oh my God. I mean, oh, child. He's lucky to be alive right now. I'm so serious. Like, he is lucky to be alive because I know that it's a lot of people that I know personally who would, the things he did to kids, he lucky to be even. Yeah, I can't believe he's still alive in prison. I can't believe they ain't trying to shake his ass in prison.
Yeah, they have. You just ain't gonna hear about it.
The thing is that
you heard about that one time he got his ass.
He did get his ass beat. Yeah.
but here's the thing of what I have a problem with when it comes to that situation. There's countless others, and it's going on to this day, that not only should be in prison if that's the case, but they should have their asses whooped. They should have their asses whooped, and some should be killed as well. We're talking about from A to Z. We're talking about from the old house to the zoo house. I'm talking about.
There's plenty of celebrities out there. There's plenty of.
That reminds me. Now, while we're talking about that segues into what we were going to talk about too. Mm-hmm. We need to cancel T.I. and Tiny too.
Man, what's up with T.I. though? For real. Okay, R. Kelly's a nasty ass pervert. I hope he stays in prison for a long time. What the hell is up with T.I. and his dumb ass over there riding around on a bicycle without his passport on him? Did y'all see that?
In the room, on the back. Yeah, I heard about it. But you know what? Too bad he didn't bring no weed back or something. That's the problem.
Oh my God.
See, the nigga should have probably the problem is that T.I. was doing too much. He need to smoke some more weed. I understand that, he the king and all that, but he doing the most. Tiny doing the most. All these folks doing the most. Here's the thing. If people are gonna be doing something in the secret, and if it's something on that level where there's a violation of natural order, expect to get exposed one day, one way or another.
Right.
Period. It's gonna happen. Somebody's gonna. It ain't nothing new under the sun. Mm-hmm. Somebody gonna figure out, okay, what the hell was you doing? Oh yeah, that's why you was sneaking around here. It's the same thing with a relationship. So it's fun at first, boy. You cheating, getting away with it. Ain't nobody knowing. You ain't like. But at the end of the day, when the shit start revealing itself, it gets ugly. It's like peeling back an onion.
Mm-hmm.
Like, damn, I did all that. Yep, for every stroke that you put out, yep, she getting stroked down double time.
Yep. So, thank you, Sosa. He said, why the hell is he traveling anyway? He got like cases on him. Yeah, he's over here, him and his wife allegedly doing their own little R. Kelly. Well, no, I ain't gonna call it R. Kelly shit. But they doing their own little allegedly, all them allegations against T.I. and Tiny.
Well, you know what though? See, like I said, I don't know because allegations is just that they're almost like opinions until the facts are given. But because everything is so hyper this and cancel that and you are homophobic this if you don't believe or this person or this nigga stuck his thumb in this rapper's ass and this rapper this rapper over here was seen sticking his tongue in Kanye's ear.
Oh Lord!
Everything because everybody got it's just dramatic. Just
I know.
Stupid. Like, please, just everybody, just get a fucking grip. Do something. Drink a beer. Drink a shot. Smoke some weed. Get some ass. Do something. But just go to work. Start a business. Do like my sis do. She 500. Matter of fact. Y'all funky asses that's listening, tell 400 and something 99 more y'all dusty ass friends to get up on here and hook it up. We need that million spot. We ain't worried about that.
Yeah, we need that million views spot. So, hey, make sure y'all share the video. Tell everybody subscribe to the Hood Table. And for a lot of y'all who do not know about what happened with T.I. or did not see him on Instagram, I'm about to play 2 videos. The first video is 2 minutes. The second one is shorter than that. It's about 20 seconds. So I'm going to show y'all when he was arrested and after he got released. So let's check this out. Everybody mute your microphone.
So I'm locked up now. I'm obviously not supposed to have my phone as I'm biking, and because the policeman ran into me and broke his his rear view, Huh? They're gonna take it? Yes, I'm getting it right now. I'm trying to get it from them right now. And because I didn't have my passport on me, I don't know. It'll be fine. But he was extremely upset. I was having a great time still. I'm still not upset. I'm having a phenomenal time. They arrested me and didn't even put me in handcuffs. They just opened the door and invited me to the back seat. I obliged. Man, let me call so I can make my bond. Let me see, man, how I can make my bond right quick, bro, because they don't take cash. I got cash in my pocket.
Rubber band man, rubber band man.
Take this. Until I ain't got no handcuff put on me yet. They ain't searched me. We working on the buddy system out here, and I like it.
The buddy system.
I like it, man. But I tell you what.
Oh shit.
I'm finna call my people and get my passport and shit. So they can come on up here and I guess swipe the card to get me out. Some shit like that. Man, this is great, man. You know what I'm saying? This is actually experiencing the culture as it is. This is living life to the fullest in the moment. You dig? All right, I'm gonna catch y'all later. I ain't got caught up talking.
Okay, so that was a video of when he first got arrested. Now I'm gonna show you the video when he got released. I'm telling you, this shit is like crazy. Like he went up in there like, hey, it ain't nothing. Hey, this is living life. I'm experiencing the culture. Hold on. Let me show y'all the other video real quick, y'all. Lord have mercy. Okay, hold on. Let me make it large. Oh, I don't think I can make this one large. Hold on.
All right, man. We okay, man. Caroline, you good. You good. We okay, Caroline.
Hey, I've done real time before.
Caroline, man. We okay, man. Caroline, you good. You good. We okay, Caroline.
Ooh, child. Ain't that crazy though? You're in a whole nother country, you get arrested and they don't handcuff you, they don't throw you in the back of the seat, they don't throw you in the ground.
That's because that's their customs. I mean, because it's not a non-violent crime, just like a traffic stop, basically equivalent.
But then we in America, let us not have our driver's license on us.
We going to jail or getting slammed on the ground or guns pointing to you. Motherfuckers want to run all just like up in Chicago where they ran up in now they want to talk about, they want to apologize. Okay, this was 2019. Now now y'all want to talk about, well, we need to try to settle this. No, fuck that. Y'all ran up in them people, traumatized them girls. Them kids are still traumatized. That family's still traumatized almost 2 years later. And y'all still up here talking about
when they knocked the little boy's cake on the ground and shit.
All that talking about when they kicked that family's door open, they don't know who the fuck they was looking for. Talking about there was some suspects in the area. So we just randomly went to somebody's shit and kicked their shit in.
Yep. And then overseas, you can go overseas to the whole Netherlands and not have any identifiable proof that you're even supposed to be there. And he said they politely put me in the back of the police car. He said we working on the buddy system. I was like hollering.
Like, I mean, because on the real, you got to think too. This is a man that's did penitentiary time in the U.S. It's different in them over in them countries. I mean, I ain't saying that those jails. They do have jails over there that's just. I'm talking about like horrid, but.
Right.
He wasn't in that area where he had to go to a horror prison, but over there it's different. It's like the process is different. Like you don't want to get caught up in those type of systems.
Yep. Well, Sosa, he said, "What the hell he talking about?" He was riding a bike, and a cop car hit him. But basically, of course, when they have to talk to you and. He probably asked for his ID, and that's when he found out he didn't have his passport. But my thing is, I don't care who I am, whether I'm a celebrity or just a nobody, or well, I guess we ain't all nobody, you know what I mean? But a regular, normal, hardworking person, and I'm overseas. There's one thing I didn't watch too many movies, done seen too many news footage of people getting caught up in some shit without having a damn information on them, their passport proving that they have a right to be there, and they end up locked up. That passport is going with me everywhere. So that's just crazy. That was crazy to me, but he took it all in stride. He acted like it was just a trip to the zoo.
That's right. Well, I gotta pause for the calls. Give me a minute, but the missus up here, she want to talk her little shit. Wow.
Okay, come on, missus. Come on, wifey.
She ain't talking about nothing, but it is what it is.
Don't you do our girl like that. Don't do our girl like that.
Hold on. You already know I don't be standing here. There's no goddamn mind.
Just put it on mute while you ain't talking, and then when you come back,
he said put it on mute. He said put it on mute while you talking.
He forget. I know how to work this little dusty little computer.
Oh Lord, y'all cracking me up.
He be all right.
He be all right. We need to have a girls' night out show. Me, you, and Carmel Diva.
Oh Lord.
Hey.
No, for real.
The internet ain't ready for that to happen.
No, for real. We need to have a girls' turn up, maybe like once a month. Have a girls' turn up party.
I'm going to the local taco shop and drink me.
No, like for real. We talk about things that's related to being female, being a woman, being a black woman, being a mother, wife. Well, I ain't no wife, but I ain't found my victim yet. But you know what I'm saying?
About the humans.
A ladies' night, something like that, maybe like once a month.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, we gonna have to talk. I got your Tone, do I got your number? I know I got your address because I mailed y'all something.
Probably not. He's slow when it comes to telephone.
Just inbox me, huh? Inbox me your phone number. Have Tone inbox me your phone number because we definitely gonna get that popping.
I'll inbox you my phone number because
yes. I'm excited.
Well, you are a man, babe. Y'all don't do things like what we do. You delay. Y'all delay sometimes.
Oh, child. And procrastinators.
Have you hit Tanya about your podcast, babe?
Oh, we ain't even gonna get on him about his podcast.
See?
Because I done told him I don't know how many times to hit me up when he ready.
That's man, he got so much. Man, this is one of those where you just want to choke the dog shit out of somebody.
What happens?
Because they hard.
Choke them.
But then when they say that you hard-headed and mean, I am not mean.
See, that's why we gotta have our ladies' night so we can talk about these niggas.
Shit.
Y'all talk about females all the time.
We don't talk about relationships. We don't talk about being married. We don't talk about being married, being single, we gonna do all that on our ladies' night. Yep. We got 2 single women. Well, no, I'm the only single one. Carmel Diva is in a relationship, but you're the only one that's married. So that'd be perfect. Single, dating, and married. That'd be perfect.
You know, he just said women. You know what? That's okay. And I wear it with pride. I'm talking about women are the gender. And the truth is in her. Yes, it is.
It ain't them far away.
Don't be hating on our ladies' night idea, Tone. Don't be hating on our ladies' night idea.
Girl, everybody hating on y'all ladies. I'm talking to the devil right now.
And the truth is in her. How about that there? How about that there?
I believe the truth is in her.
There it is. I second it.
I got your back. Me and Karma Diva got your back.
There it is.
I guess it's 3 devils tonight, man.
I guess so.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
I guess
as
it is.
Bishop Richardson was saying, we got a few devils running around here.
But you know what? You know what? For real, I've been meaning to mention to Tone, and we haven't talked about his podcast yet. But I think, and this is just my opinion, I think that Tone would be great at having a YouTube channel, his own panel, talking about all kind of things, near and far, close to home, worldwide news, trending news, all that kind of stuff. But I also think you guys would be great at a duo channel, like how they got all these husband-wife channels, girlfriend-boyfriend channels. You know, I think y'all should do 2 channels.
I've been told
one for just him and one for the both of y'all, husband and wife channel, talking about all kind of different things, your views on different things. You know, it can be like a back and forth, you know, type of situation. But yeah, that's just my thoughts.
That could be kind of therapeutic.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, have you ever like followed a husband-wife YouTube channel? It can be comedic. You have your kids in there, y'all laughing, joking, pranking each other, talking about serious issues, fun issues, vacationing, out to eat, you know, just all kind of different. It's so much you can bring to the table as a husband and wife, a couple, as far as, you know, being bloggers and stuff.
Oh, we would be hilarious. That I do know.
Yeah, that's just my opinion. And Tone and Karma Diva already know. If you mention to me that you thinking about starting a channel, like Laverne, I've been working with her for probably like 3 weeks on her channel. Like when people really seriously come to me and say, I really want to start a channel, I think I'm ready for this, because it's a lot of work. And for me to sit there and help you, because it's a lot. If you don't know how to, it's a lot. I even started a YouTube channel called Don't Be Afraid to YouTube, because it's a lot that you have to learn and have to do, and questions, and you either gonna talk to somebody who knows their way around, or you got to watch all these videos on YouTube, how-to videos. So people close to me, I'm not gonna lie, people close to me, I help out, you know, when I can on their channels. But other people, y'all better follow me on Don't Be Afraid of YouTube, or y'all gonna have to pay me. And I do charge people. On a normal basis, I do charge people for me to set up all their stuff, set up their YouTube, connect it to all their social medias. I mean, it's a lot. People think it's easy. You just click live. No, it's a whole bunch to YouTube.
That's like setting up your web, connecting your web page to your store.
Right.
Man, there's a whole lot to that. And that shit's that is frustrating.
It's frustrating. Like I have a website, thehoodtable.com.
I
was working on that for the last 3 days. I've been working on that, changing things around. And then it's like you have to, once you get things set up right on your website, then you have to set it up right so people can see it on their cell phone. Because sometimes what you put on your website, it don't appear the same way on your cell phone. So that's another whole feat. So I know the plight of YouTube, social media, personal websites that you pay for. I pay $300 for my website every year. So I understand all that, you know.
I'm still on I'm still a year free with my website. But shoot, you gonna have to help me set my website up. It's just a lot.
Well, see what happened with me. I had somebody actually do the initial setup. I paid somebody to do the initial setup. But then after that, they showed me like what they did. They talked me through how to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like as if I'm supposed to teach somebody about YouTube. I'll give you like all the key things, but then after that, it's kind of like touch and go. You have to learn. You have to try things. You know. So with my website, the person who did it for me, and I could give you that information. She's actually a member of my church, and she's a techie, really techie chick. But that's what she do for a living. She build websites for people for a living. So she got a website built and everything. But everything after that, all the changes that's been done to my website, I've done it myself. So I didn't learn. I didn't watch videos. I didn't read tutorials. I didn't learn. Like, I know how to do everything on my channel now, all by myself. But and my website. So yeah, it's really cool. But if you have a logo, I keep telling people, if you have a logo, you can't start a company, call it a business. You buying LLCs and all this, and you don't have your own website, .com, .org, .net. You know what I'm saying? You have to have a website to make your business official.
Because you don't necessarily have to have that logo per se, but you got to have that .com, like you said,
exactly.
.com or .net.
Not .wix, not you know, you got to have that .com, that .net, that you have to pay for that shit every month, because real people like, okay, I'm a Amazon affiliate right now, and one of the things they asked me was, what is my website address?
Yep.
And I said thehoodtable.com. And now I'm an Amazon affiliate, and I do.
Let me put some pepper in.
Hey, you already know, bro. You already know, bro. We come from the bottom. We come from the bottom. We trying to do things.
Man, oh, most definitely, yes.
For real. Me and my bro, we go way, way back to the flats, way back. So yeah.
Way all the way back to the that's how it is. We go all the way back to 7th grade. So
yes, we go all the way back to the jungle, like all the way back. New Jack.
God, when you have known somebody, it just seems like forever.
Mm-hmm.
Even though we've been married going on 11 years, but because I have known him ever since middle school.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, dude, I've known you for fucking ever.
Like almost your entire life.
It has been like over half of my life. Like, seriously? When you really just sit and think about those kind, it's like, dude.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And yeah.
And you know what? The longest relationships, as far as I can tell, from reading and just witnessing, and are the ones where people actually knew each other before time. You know, I knew you growing up. I know you from school. I know you from here. I know you from there. You know, those are like the longest, most successful relationships. Starting that foundation as friends, as things like that, and then moving into a relationship. But hey, I'm not married, and that's exactly why I said you would be great for our ladies' night, because you are married. You've been married for a very, very long time. I am single. Carmel Diva has been dating for a while. So me, I'm still waiting on my little prince, my king or whatnot. But I'm taking my time, because I done had a lot of relationships. Some of them was not that bad, but some of them was bad. So I'm just at that point where I'm just like not too quick to jump into. Trust me, I have my little fun. You know what I'm saying?
There it is.
I have my little fun. But,
Mama gotta have a life.
Yes, mama gotta have a life. But as far as committing to somebody, I ain't found that person yet. So I'm still looking.
Are you open to long distance?
I've tried that before, and it didn't work out too well. And yes, I did try that before. I did. I was dating somebody long distance for almost a year, and it just didn't end too well. It didn't.
Trust issue.
And I swore off long distance relationship, because the thing about me, I'm a hands-on kind of person, even when it comes to jobs or relationships. I just like to have somebody in my, physical. I'm that type of person. I'm really romantic and all that kind of stuff. I like to do things.
Your birthday,
girl, I'm a Capricorn.
Oh Lord,
that tells you everything right there.
Yeah,
that tells you everything right there. So yeah, that long distance relationship did not work out good because I'm like, I'm up here in my bed by myself and you over there 1,000 miles away.
Is there any even of the pickings back? Even is there anybody even worthy fucking back home?
Girl.
That don't sag, that got a job, that ain't got a mouthful of gold, and ain't hanging on the goddamn corner somewhere.
See, that's my problem. I swear to God, I'm so glad you said that. But every time I tell somebody about somebody who approached me or tried to date me or talk to me, they sagging. I'm like, do I got thug mistress? And do I look like Kaya?
You know what? I found that. I have found all of those qualifications, but he's an older guy. He's older than me. He's like 9 years older than me.
Mm-hmm.
But I would give her say that, or a sugar daddy.
Or sugar daddy, like, hey, yeah. How you doing?
Hey, I'm still looking for one of them.
I'm doing, I got all my teeth and you don't. Keep it pushing. Like, no, I'm like,
you know what? Hey, don't sleep on the no teeth thing.
Girl, right. I know because I'm sure them gums, they probably shit. I'm like, what them gums gonna do? But Lord have mercy.
Girl, thing, hey.
Girl.
Yeah,
I'm like, Omaha has some great people here. We have some great people. We have business savvy people. We have the hood, the thugs.
That they ain't gay.
We have the business savvy women, the professionals. But
the men here are so immature in their thinking.
Okay, who's not there? That's not with white girls. That's
or they
single. That's not gay.
Or they locked up.
Or actually have goals.
Or they too young. Or they got 10 kids.
Exactly. Or got an STD of some sort. Something.
Oh,
the pickings is slim here. That's all I have to say. That's
what I'm saying.
Slim.
You just described a newborn. You just described
a newborn.
I'm just because see that I don't know. Like, have you ever thought about moving out of Omaha?
I thought about moving out of Omaha after my son graduates after the last one graduates from college. I just got the last one. He got like 2 years left. But after that, my oldest son is like, Mom, we moving here. Is you coming with us? I'm like, hell yeah, because the thing about it, his job is everywhere. My job and his job is production. My job is insurance, and I work from home, so I can move anywhere too. So he's like, Mom, I'm thinking about going to this plant here, and I want you to come and woo, you be near your grandbaby and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, I'm down, I'm game. My youngest son's like, dang, can I graduate first from college? We like, hell yeah, we'll wait. And we is moving down south, so.
Because I'm just like, man, since what you need in your life, because there's a difference between wants and needs.
True.
What you need is not in fucking Omaha, stinking ass Nebraska.
And if I haven't lived here all my life, I would disagree. But since I live here all my life, I think what I need is not here in Omaha, Nebraska. I honestly feel that way. And maybe God will change my mind. Maybe something will happen over this next
year. Ain't nobody in Omaha, Nebraska. Ain't nobody in Nebraska.
Because most of with the population here, we are a big city within a small city. You know what I mean? We're not Chicago, but we're still a nice sized city. But with our population here, a lot of the population, I have to say it, but it's true. A lot of the good guys are already booed up, married, and it's like the rest of them out here is players. And I don't know how many times a guy done tried to talk to me over the years, and I'm like, you got a woman? No, I ain't got no woman. And then you go look their ass up on Facebook, and they booed up yesterday with their girl.
Right.
And she tagging them in all kind of posts. Me and my boo. He took me shopping. Me and my boo. We at dinner. Me and my boo. And I'm like,
your boo was trying to holler at me.
We in Omaha. Everybody knows everybody in Omaha.
Exactly. If you ain't related.
Right. What do you call it, Karma Demon? When we talk about that 6, that
6
movie
degrees
6
of separation.
But in Omaha, it's like probably a 3 or 4 degree of separation.
Right.
You mess around and have some incest going on.
Oh, Jesus.
Didn't even know. No, don't give me time for all that. Nobody got time for all that. Life is too damn short.
It is.
And then fools back home, they just not worthy.
It is. And I done already told my kids, I said, I don't know how many of these cold winters. I got arthritis in the knees. I don't know how many of these cold winters I can take. And my son was like, Mom, I want to move down south where it's warmer. I don't want to raise my son in Omaha. And I'm like, I can't get mad at him for not, because we do know that a lot of times here it is a lot of violence. I mean, over this summer, how many teenagers did we have died?
Man,
how many young people did we have from all this gun violence all summer long? I mean, I can't get mad at my son if he wants to move my grandbaby to another. I mean, and even though we know stuff happens everywhere, sometimes you have to weigh your options. Like, okay, I want to move here. It's nicer. The weather's nicer. They got better housing, better schools, and less violence. Like, violence is everywhere, but when you move, take a serious jump, you have to weigh a lot of different things besides just the violence. And
especially that's what my son is doing.
Right, and that's what my son is doing. He's weighing all these different things, not just the violence. So I can't get mad at him for saying, Mom, we moving.
That's
and I'm like, well, I hope y'all find me a place next door.
That's
around the corner. That's what I told him.
I like about the small town, because I've lived in the big cities, San Antonio. I'm cool. I like the smaller towns. I would like to come into town to make my money and then roll on out. It's smaller. It's like College Station to me is kind of like back home. It's like a La Vista, Bellevue-ish type ordeal.
Yeah.
You know, it's a college town. There is a lot of us. I'm like, we did deliveries to these black folks. They have a trucking company. They got at least 100+ acres.
Oh, wow.
And it's like it's basically a family compound. They had the main part, they had at least about 5 houses.
Yeah, the dirt road.
Yeah, about 5 houses.
Boy. No, I'm talking about the country, but that shit
that we had to drive.
It's cracking.
That's right. See, like stuff like that, that's motivation. Those are goals.
Yeah, uncle, cousins, aunties, and them, everybody, all on the campfire. Everybody got their own cup.
Because I would love to have my mama down here, put her ass in her own little spot. I've been thinking about, them containers, or even, you can go to Lowe's nowadays and get them little sheds and they converting those. I like to think outside, barndominiums. I like to think outside the box, but give my mama her own little couple little acres, little 2-bedroom. You don't need nothing bigger than that.
Right.
And my children, y'all get spaced out, leave me the fuck alone and do what you do.
Don't call my mom
we got the big main house. You will come here when I
always told my sons when they was little, I said, I want to be like Oprah and Stedman. I want to be in the little house behind the big house.
Oprah and Stedman. I
want one of them private roads. These folks live on private roads. They got street signs.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm looking to have. I need me a private road that I can gate off with a nice big ass gate that you got to push the button on to talk to somebody.
Yep.
Those are the kind of goals. And see, when you have them kind of goals, unfortunately, back home, it's not a lot of those guys back home with those kind of goals.
Yeah.
And that's, I'm so happy I got the one that I got. He got some sense.
Yeah, he got a little bit.
He got a little bit, a little bit better than,
A little bit.
But, and that's one thing with me. It was very rare that I had talked to anybody that was from Omaha, Nebraska. If I talked to somebody, they was out of state. Because no. Because everybody know everybody. And then it was like, well, I know your dad. No. Because I don't want you to know who my dad is.
Right. Like that's the thing when you growing up in Omaha. Oh, that's your peeps. Oh yeah, I know them Bloods. All them your peeps. Oh yeah, I know that. Oh, I know that's your dad. Oh yeah, like
I ain't gonna fuck with you.
Know everything about you here, and in a way, I do like that in a way because we have that small city, big city vibe. Like everybody knows everybody, but still, it's not so small where everybody is on one block. You know what I mean? Like the town is only like 3-4 blocks long. It's not that small, but still, I just say I'm gonna leave it up to God. If it's His will, if it's His will, I'll move and I'll be somewhere down south. If it's His will, the hood table is still gonna be the hood table, no matter where I live. We still gonna be about the hood to the White House. That's our motto. So it'll just be a different hood, hell, from where I'm from. But I'll still rep my city, my community, always to the day I die. I'll come back and forth, Omaha days, all that kind of stuff. So I can do the hood table platform from anywhere.
You sure? Yeah, and that's the lovely thing about working from home and being your own boss.
Yeah,
and you can call the shots and do what you want to do.
You smoke all the weed.
You can smoke all the weed. You can drink all the drink.
I don't smoke, but
get the drinky drink on. I know that Colorasi. That Colorasi is really, really good.
I ain't had no Colorasi in a long time.
Me neither. But I have a thing for bottles though too.
Yeah.
But that big old bottle.
Everybody used to keep those bottles.
Exactly.
Oh my God! Everybody used to keep those bottles, and they have them like lined up.
Yep. And see, that's the thing. Actually, I have a whole bunch of different kind of bottles because your brother here likes to drink. So I have a whole bunch of you, baby. You are. You functional. You good.
See, she didn't necessarily. She just said you love to drink. Love to drink.
He's a drunk. No, he's a good drunk. Though he's a good drunk. I love you.
We love you. We love you, bro. We love you. We love you, bro.
Yeah, but I can turn on and turn off at any time. I don't need this to function. Like I can.
No, you don't. And that's one thing that I love: the fact that he does not have to have a drink.
Right. Yeah, we know what you're saying. We know you. Yeah, we know what you're saying.
Yeah, because my daughter's father, oh my God, he's a dumbass. This motherfucker was drinking 4 Locos, 2 11s, and taking methadone.
Oh.
Okay.
You want to be an idiot?
No, he wasn't. He is an idiot. He's a major idiot. It's like how you got them people that just irk you to your fucking soul. They make your ass hurt. There it is. That's I never really thought that anybody could really just irk my soul like that. That is one individual that could irk the hell out of me. I didn't
have a few. I know a few people in my past who have been able to irk my soul. But I'm at this age and time where I'm just like, I know even though like a lot of the stuff we do reviews on, we talk about, we discuss on our channel, it might involve some drama. But I'd rather talk about it and watch it than have it in my life.
Exactly.
I love being drama free. I ain't arguing. I ain't got no enemies. I ain't fighting nobody. I even had somebody call me last week and say, I think that what you said on Facebook on somebody's post, I think that was inappropriate. And I said, well, I respect your views, but I don't think it was. And my comment stands. Like I'm a grown ass woman with 2 grown ass.
Why is everybody?
I'm a grandma. So. And I thought I'd never see the day where somebody hit me up and say, I think that what you said on Facebook was appropriate. I hear people say that all the time, how people come at them over something they done said on Facebook. And what I said on Facebook wasn't even that bad when I look back at it. But in the end, the person who made the post, they ended up deleting it. So it ain't even there anymore, my comment. ain't even there no more. But I politely said I respect your point of view, but I don't feel like my comment was inappropriate. Next.
That's my thing. It's like, why do we always gotta be so offended over somebody else's opinion?
Yeah, I'm like, shit, scroll on. Shit,
I'm like, why do I have to think like you? I am an individual where I have my own individual opinion. I don't have to think like you. Why does it have to be a problem?
Everybody, I don't know. Some people feel like you have to believe what they believe, view how they view things, and comment the same way they comment on things. And I'm like, we all grown here. We all adults. Like, there's been so many times where I done seen somebody put some F-ish on Facebook or somewhere else, and that ain't my business. I just scroll on. Like,
but that won't make you an individual, though. If I'm thinking like just like you, then I'm not an individual. I'm you.
Yep, exactly.
I don't think people really, truly understand that.
Yep, you're right.
That's what makes you an individual.
You're absolutely right. And also, I just want to say real quick that Patrice Bryson, the member who won this month, she did hit me back. I hit her up on Facebook, and she did hit me back. So I sent her the link to the Hood Table store so she can pick out something that she would like for her prize. So shout out again to Patrice Bryson, one of our official The Hood Table members. And again, if you want to become a member of The Hood Table, all you got to do is click the join button next to the subscribe button. It's only $1.99, $1.99 per month. And that does help support the channel. So, but yeah, I know we're approaching 3 hours. We're approaching 3 hours. So, is there any last minute things that you, Tone, or Karma Diva want to say before we wrap it up here?
No, I know we getting cut off early tonight, so we ain't tripping. No, I'm good though, sis. Everything been good. You know, just hey.
No, I'm glad you're good. I'm glad Karma Diva good. I know Karma Diva, her mother has been dealing with some health issues. So again, everybody, please, we talked about it at the beginning of the show, but please keep her mother and her family, our co-host Karma Diva, keep her mother and her family in your prayers and thoughts.
All day.
Thank you.
You're welcome, love. You're welcome. And Tone, you need to hit me up about that channel, Karma Diva. We did share her link to her new channel in the chat. So if you have not,
that's my old channel. I ain't finished setting up the new one.
Oh yeah, that's her old channel. When she get her new one set up, we'll give you that link as well.
Yeah.
But the old channel, sign up for that one too. And then I just put the link in the chat right now. I just highlighted it where it says, please subscribe to co-host Karma Diva channel. And then also make sure you subscribe to our backup channel. We are trying to get Karma Diva's channel and our backup channel to 1,000. So I just highlighted the other link in the chat where it says, please subscribe to our backup channel. So make sure, and Tone, thank you. I saw you subscribe to our backup channel and everybody else.
And I saw you subscribe to me. Thank you, bro.
Yes.
Yes.
Teamwork makes the dream work. And Tone, we'll be doing the same thing for you too. Every time somebody gets a new
already
channel.
know what it is.
My family, my supporters, my friends, I always support their channels and I will promote you and have people go your way. But yeah, so on that note, if there ain't anything else we want to talk about or discuss, any last minute words of anything?
The last
Everybody, I want y'all to be ready because I do believe the country is about to shut down again.
Yeah.
Because this variant is in the air. This one is not just the droplets now. It's in the air.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what they tell you. Continue to wear your mask.
Yes, mask up.
And you know I was against the vaccination. But right now.
And we have masks, by the way. You want to see our masks?
I've seen them. They look real nice.
Yes, they so cute. They so
but
cute.
This shit is going crazy.
The fanny pack too.
Yes, make sure you go to our website. Go to our website, thehoodtable.com, and click on store. And we have Tone, get your girl some leggings. Get her some The Hood Table leggings.
Mm-hmm. I have to go to the site.
Yes, but we got face masks and everything. Everybody, even if you don't get your face mask from us, if you get them from Walgreens, Walmart, Target, get them doggone face masks. We got schools here in our city and all across who are going back to the face mask mandate. We have stores. It's real out here. It's about to be real again, y'all.
Hey, y'all,
get stocked up, get ready.
Here's here's the main key to all this. I'm glad y'all brought this up because I know y'all trying to keep it up under the time because we all yeah. We went 5 or 6 hours.
I know we be going like 5 or 6 hours, and
now it's like, oh, we gotta keep it under 2 hours, hour and a half. Sound like the Usher board, girl. Sit down somewhere. Anyway, no, I feel you though, sir. But no, on the real though, y'all, the number one thing for any of this, I don't care what's going on, because there's multiple variants of this. They ain't just telling y'all the truth. There's over a dozen of these things that they're trying to release over the time period over the next couple 2 or 3 years. But here's the thing. Don't panic, whatever you do.
Right.
It's kind of like a person, I will tell a person that don't know how to swim. If you're smart about it, your body consists of 3/4, 70%, 75% water. If you're smart about it, most people that drown, they drown from panicking. Mm-hmm. You don't kick. If a current gets you, ball up in the fetal, like, just got to ball up, and eventually it's going to take you wherever, it's going to spit you right on back up. And that's when you just float. But most people, we panic. But moral of that story is just the fact is that, like you said, sis, stack up, stock up, whatever. I mean, don't go hoarding shit, y'all. Cause I know.
Yeah, you ain't got to buy a million rolls of paper towels. You ain't got to buy the whole thing now.
I know the hood table is balling now, so I know we got some thousands of viewers now. So I know
I wish we was balling.
If you almost on 1 million views, here's the thing. It might not show up now, but you got thousands of viewers. It ain't just no hundred. It's about you're gonna be good. But here's the thing. Long story short, y'all, please don't hoard everything. If you're gonna hoard something, make sure y'all hoard some damn common sense. Because most of these bitches ain't got none.
I made a shirt of that.
Amen.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm damn dead serious. I mean, I'm joking, but at the same time, because I also just took me an edible too. But anyway. No, wait, no, can't advertise. Real talk. But on the strip, you really should we also start getting more sun. Start meditating more. It doesn't hurt. I mean, so what? I mean, we'll take time out to light up a joint, cigarette here. We all human, okay?
Yeah.
We all take the time to do other stuff that some stuff may not be a necessity to do. Take a few moments of the day, whether it's just think to yourself, meditate, be grateful, drink more water.
You're right about
Get tired of going to piss, because you know what? Eventually your body will regulate, then you'll be like, oh, damn, I ain't pissing as much.
Even when I'm drinking, I have my water right by me.
Oh, yeah, you got. If you're drinking, all thing I can say is that try to flush it, after make maybe a drink or two, drink you a nice good glass.
Well, you know what? Somebody taught me when I used to go to this one gym years ago, they said every cup of drink you drink the same amount of water right after it.
Exactly.
They tell you that when TABC, I believe.
Yeah.
Flush it out. So that's why a lot of times I have my water right by me.
But put a slice of lemon or two up in it. That makes it even more alkaline, so that way you'll replenish the electrolytes that you lost from the alcohol.
Yep, and Melissa said, common sense ain't common sense these days.
Right. Let me finish that real quick. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm glad you. Thanks, Mel. Thank you. On the strip, really, y'all don't panic. See, here's the thing. If God is for us, who's gonna be against us?
Nobody.
Yeah, that's right.
So I mean, why the problem is that, and this is the problem that I have with people on the planet right now. I really want to hurry this up, but
idiots.
They not only are idiots, but when you choose to defy nature's law, meaning that have self-preservation, have common sense, use it. Stop fucking worrying so much. What am I gonna do? Where am I gonna go? What am I gonna eat? Have these folks out here talking about what am I gonna do? Where am I gonna go? What am I gonna eat? They monkey ass ain't doing shit but sitting around piling on and talking shit. That's the problem. The problem is that our people I can't speak for the world, but I'm just talking about our people in particular. We already prone to suspect the shit already. We always want to follow and indulge. You know why we all that really ain't even on top of this shit? Most of us shouldn't be dying, but because we didn't want to listen to that little small, still voice in our head.
Right.
You know you ain't supposed to be eating it. You know, good goddamn, you ain't supposed to be putting all that goddamn salt on that goddamn fish. Boy, you know, didn't I tell you to tell little Robert Earl stop putting all that goddamn meat grease on that goddamn fish there, boy, with all that goddamn butter and that damn salt. What the hell is wrong with you, boy? You nigga, you know better. That's what it's telling you. Everybody's different. But he go from the country to even the most preserved. Now you know that you're not supposed to drink that sugar in your in that water because it's going to make your blood pressure is going to go. It's going to make you get diabetes. Everybody, whoever you are as a character, your mind, there is something that the Creator put in you to warn. It's your guardian angel. You know how we say, "Oh, I feel a guardian angel around." Yeah, that's the motherfucker telling
your guardian angel and your conscience. Both work together. Your conscience
is telling you what the guardian angel sitting up there looking like. Damn, dude, you telling them every damn thing that I'm trying to protect them from, and they dumbass is still doing it. Do your job. You see what I'm saying? It's like, oh, come on, y'all. Let's keep it real just for a few more minutes.
Right.
The church money ain't ran out just yet. But here's the thing: we gotta stay mindful, prayerful, meditated. You know, we gotta stay. Keep our minds right. Stop
and positive. Try to remain as positive. Even we go through a whole bunch of bullshit. All of us, every one of us, from health issues, job, work, home, kids.
Stress.
I mean, we go through a lot of shit,
stress.
It's so much things that we can do for ourselves that we don't even do, and that's saying no to drama, no to stress, no to other people's troubles and woes. It's okay sometimes to be selfish and to be more concerned with yourself.
I'm tired of y'all. Y'all ain't on there, always come on the hood table talking about other people. Ain't talking about that type of shit. No, nigga, get something to do in life. Don't wait. You don't do shit Sunday through Friday. Can't wait till the hood table to come on and niggas start hating. Yeah. That type of shit. I mean, we got to get off the basic. I feel what you're saying. So we got to get off the basic and really go out there advance. We are not basic people.
Right.
Like I said, we were not created. Our genes or DNA is directly a direct connection from the Creator himself. Right. Nobody else on the planet or in the universe has his favor more than we do. So that's why our monkey asses is dying off young. What the fuck would I look like giving you my pure and holy and righteous attributes and you niggas doing monkey shit?
Right.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna cut you off. You don't deserve that. Because you didn't, for one, you didn't earn it, but I still allowed you to be. And you still disrespect.
Yeah.
Listen, man, I gotta get this little extra $20 because if I don't get it, man, I'm gonna be hungry. Nigga, you hungry now. Deal with it. It's not that you're gonna starve. It's not that we're gonna, oh my God, am I gonna be? I'm behind right now on my bill, just like here.
Who ain't been behind their bills? Right. I'm telling my kids, y'all have no idea. They so old, they don't remember the time when we had the hot dog and ramen noodle days. They don't remember none of that. They be like, what? We ate hot dogs and ramen noodles for dinner. I'm like, y'all don't remember those days. That was the fresh parent days, the trying to figure out everything days, the not knowing like how I try to talk to the young people now. When you get them income taxes, them $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, invest, save up, put up, invest in stocks. Back then, wasn't nobody telling me that shit. I'm getting $7,000 a year for taxes. We out there just
pay yourself 20%.
We hood rich, bitch.
I knew about it, but I just didn't have the money. I knew how to save 10 to 20%.
Oh, whatever it is I got. I ain't even gonna lie. It took me years. My kids was a little up in age before I realized, forget this stuff. We taking half of this shit and we gonna put it in the bank and we ain't touching it. And that's gonna be our extra rainy day money for the rest of the year. Now what y'all need? Y'all need shoes. Y'all need school clothes. We need to pay this light bill off. We need to pay. You know, it took me some time before I actually started getting a little bit more grown. A little bit more responsible. And so a lot of times I look at these younger parents and I'm like, hey, they got to get it the same way we did it. A lot of us was out there raising kids and we really didn't. We made mistakes and stuff like that. All you can do is advise these younger kids, these younger parents, and get them advice, because reach one, teach one, right?
You know what my new motto is, though, sis? I'm going to be honest with you. And I know that we all got it, everybody, we all stuck on getting it out the mud, right? But if anything, if it's not my kids, at least my grandkids, I want them to be able to just pick from the garden. Because we done already dug up enough mud.
Karma
we
Diva.
gonna keep on digging up mud. We're gonna keep on digging up mud and then be like, okay, but the garden is like, if you got enough mud, I can just bloom if you just let me.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
All people need is a chance. All people need is a chance. But going back to when we was talking about Dre and his daughter tonight, a lot of these kids out here, even though we ain't rich like Dre or nothing, but a lot of us still enable our kids. A lot of us still enable our kids. And they will never be able to understand what it's like to truly struggle if we always carrying them beneath our wings. So we have to learn. We have to learn. It's okay to help them out every now and then, but
you ain't gonna take no advantage of me. You got me fucked up. I had meant to speak on that with you, sis. I'm glad that you had spoke on it because I heard y'all talking about that, but at that time I was, just kind of moving around.
I just feel like parents oh my God, I know so many parents around even my age and older who they so stressed out all the time because of their kids. My kids calling me this, they call me for that, they call me for this, they need this, they need that, they ain't got nowhere to go, they come I mean, and they older, they trying to take care of themselves, and then they got their kids coming out every direction, needing, they asking. And sometimes you have to cut your kids off and say, okay, I'll help you with this, but I'm not doing that.
If you don't learn. You ain't gonna. Let me tell you that, like,
you ain't gonna put me in my grave before God told me it's time to be put in my grave.
Cause your monkey ass talk about how they about to cut my lights off. You tell me that every other month.
And you know what I did when they was about to cut my lights off? I went out there hustling. I got me 2, 3, 4 jobs. I did this, that, and the third. I went to the pantries instead of buying groceries. I went for the pantries for a month, and that grocery money went to my. See, I know the struggle. I know coming up from the mud because that's how my mother and them did. So a lot of things, I'm like, my kids to this day can't never tell you when we had our lights or gas shut off, our phone off, cable off. We've been having cable for years. I know people who can't even keep cable on, okay? We ain't never had shit shut off. Never had shit shut off because I would get my ass out there and I would work and I would grind and I would hustle before anything gets shut off in this motherfucker. And that's how it's always been. So that's one thing I teach my kids. You can't never say that your mother did not teach you how to be responsible, pay your bills,
sure,
and make your way. You cannot.
Hey everybody, I love y'all.
I can't pay my rent. You better get out there and get your job.
I gotta go. I got an appointment in the morning.
Bye, Karma Diva. Yeah, we about to wrap it up. We about to wrap it up, love. I'll talk to you later, Karma Diva, because we're gonna talk about the ladies first show.
Okay.
All right. Don't be laughing, Tone, because your wife's gonna be part. Don't you be laughing at us.
I heard y'all, it is.
See, he a hater. Where's she at?
Ain't that some shit? She out there talking to one of the little badass. I don't know, one of my daughters.
Yeah, we can have Melissa on there. Melissa. I'm gonna have Sislo. We're gonna have like 5 or 6 of us. We're gonna do a ladies' night like once a month where we gonna talk from. And Miss Sislo, she used to be a first lady. She actually used to be married to a pastor. So she used to be a first lady. Melissa, I believe she used to be married before. I'm single. I've never been married before. Karma Diva would never be married before. I think this will be a great show.
For sure. It'll
only be once a month, so it won't be no pressure on nobody. We can all get together.
Y'all do it as often as y'all want. Y'all are free. Y'all are grown ass women. Y'all are free to do whatever they don't put no limitations to what you do with your time. So don't look back down and be like, damn, I regret that I didn't do it more often. That's the number one thing with our people we regret, because when we got that kind of time, and when I say like when we're like, okay, it's something that's beneficial, we'll make time in our schedule. I don't care if it's 15 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, and it ain't got to be 5 days a week. It can be, like you said, once a week or once every other week. Be like, okay, girl, we're gonna meet up, just get on Zoom, whatever, just chop it up, girl, about an hour. I mean, I know we gotta
just enjoy ourselves and talk about life. And Melissa said she's game. Melissa says she down. Your wife says she down. Karma Diva says she down. I'm gonna talk to Miss Sislo, but I'm pretty sure I know she's down as well. But yeah, she gives us that pastor, that wife that we all grew up in church, but it's a difference when you actually a first lady. It's like different responsibilities, different outlook on religion, and all that kind of stuff. So Yeah, Melissa said to let her know when. We gonna talk honey bunches. We gonna talk. I'll probably start a little chat, a little Zoom or something for us, so we can talk and we can pick out the days each and every month, so we can make sure we align up with everybody's schedule. Because I don't want anybody to deter from their normal, everyday responsibilities or stuff. So we'll connect.
Well, folks in the minute gonna have to get it right back to where we just came from, and only this time it's gonna might be a little longer. So they better start figuring it out. You better start figuring out who the hell you live next door to, who your neighbors is. You better start figuring all that shit out because it's about to really go down. Then what?
And I hate to have another shutdown, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I know what's best. We have to do what's best, and I'd rather shut down than to have people running all around and we get those numbers that we had last time and all those people dying.
I'm staying out the way. So
I'll be at home. I'll be right here in the crib.
It's whatever I need to do. The Most High protects me and my wife as we go out here front line it, man, and keep it from there in between, between manufacturer, producer, and the consumer. And all I do is pick up, drop. But at the end of the day, I just pray that we keep ourselves good on our supplements and stuff that we know that it actually works.
Stay on your vitamins, like Tone just said. Stay prayed up, like Tone just said. And if you have to go out, I don't care if you got 5 shots. Still wear your mask because these variants, they just spiraling here and there. You never know when a new variant is going to come out. So just keep your mask on when your children go to school. Put their mask on. If you want your children to stay home from school, I know how some people feel about that. Like, they was out all last year. I want them to go back this year. But you have to do what's best for your own household. So just do what you think is best for your own household. But just, you know what I'm saying? Oh, thank you, Melissa. Oh, that was so sweet. Thank you. We got our first super chat for the night. Thank you. She said, happy million views. I cannot wait. Now, after our YouTube, when it comes to the count, like right now, it says that we are at, and anybody can look at it. All you got to do is go to our channel and click the About section, and it tells you when the channel started, what year, what day, and then it also tells you how many views they got. So right now, and it's been saying this for the last 2 days, so I don't think YouTube is probably going to update it till maybe tomorrow, the next day. But it says we are at 999,490. So that's literally 510 views away from 1 million. But of course, all the videos we done over the last few days, I'm sure it's probably up around 999,600 or something like that by now. You'll get it when you least expect it. Yeah, I'm hoping that we get it within the next week so we can celebrate because we is going to party. By next Friday, I'm hoping we'll be at our 1 million views because we going to party. We going to turn up. I'm going to have party hats and streamers and all kinds of stuff for 1 million views. It's a 1 million views party, like for real. Yes. That's what's up. But yeah, so on that note, everybody, I thank you, Tone and Wifey. I thank you always so much for participating with us. Everybody in the chat, I thank you for participating. Melissa, thank you for the super chat. I love you, girl. And make sure you guys like and share the video if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And in the chat, I did drop 2 links. Again, one of the links was for our backup channel. We have another channel called the Hood Table 402, and the 402 is from our area code. So make sure you subscribe to our backup channel, please, and thank you so very much. And then also make sure you subscribe to our co-host Carmel Diva channel. I put both of those links in the chat. And Tone, once he gets his channel up and running, we're going to be over there supporting his channel as well. So we will let you know once that happens.
Appreciate it.
No problem. Love you guys. Love everybody. Stay safe. Be blessed. Remain vigilant. And as always, Carmel Diva ain't here, but as she normally says, as always, keep it hood.
Already, y'all.
Bye. O&E, one love, bro. One love.
Already, one.
Bye, wifey. Love you, girl.
She heard you.
Okay. All right.